following is a presentation of 3KG Community Broadcasting. The Hamstra Group presents high school football on 3KG, The Cage. Tonight, the Rensselaer Bombers take on the North Newton Spartans. Rensselaer Bomber football on The Cage is brought to you by Hillcrest Dental.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dick Gilbert Field at North Newton High School for the annual second game of the year between the North Newton Spartans 1-0 and the Rensselaer Central Bombers 1-0. I'm Bob Kurtz along with Adam Kurtz, Bill Kay, Jeff Gastineau down on the sidelines tonight. Bill, two 1-0 teams coming in. An easy victory for North Newton, 38-0 over South Newton, but a hard-fought win for the Bombers, 13-9 over Kankakee Valley.
Two teams that shared some success last season. The Spartans 7-4, one of their best seasons in a long time. Conference champions of the Midwest Conference, and the Rensselaer Bombers not up to their standards that Coach Chris Meeks expects, but they still had a winning year at 6-4. Faced a tough Hoosier Conference slate. It kind of knocked them out at the end, where they lost two of the last three games, including the sectional, to a really tough Lewis Cass squad. So this has the makings for what could be a good one. We've said that before coming in here, Bob, and it hadn't panned out. The Bombers have really controlled this series as of late.
All right, let's go over the capsule, if you would there, Billy Boy.
Okay. Coaches Chris Meeks comes in with a record of 160-82 in his 21st year at Rensselaer Central. Scott Rauch at North Newton is 7-4 overall, second year at North Newton. Last outing, Rensselaer last week, like you mentioned, Bob, nice comeback victory. Scoring late to take a hard-fought 13-9 Cracker Barrel victory over Kankakee Valley, while North Newton took to the road in their prime rivalry contest and knocked off the South Newton Rebels 58-0. So both opponents' records 0-1. Here's what I was alluding to, Bob. The series in the last 35 years in favor of Rensselaer Central, 32-6. Last year it was the Bombers 31-13 in this contest.
Spartans have not beaten the Bombers since 1993. So, all right, let's take a look at our weather. And Adam, you got that?
Weather is brought to you by Alamode Kibosh.
Alamode Kibosh presents the Game Time Weather Report.
All right. The weather in Morocco, 68 degrees, sunny out, and 59% humidity, winds north to northeast at 6 miles per hour. So it's a beautiful night for football. Now let's tell you what, let's take a timeout and come back with the starting lineups and look at the officials for tonight's games as well. You're listening to high school football on 3KG The Cage.
Personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117, or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Anders Water Conditioning in downtown Rensselaer is here for all of your water supplies and softening needs. At Anders, we sell and rent water softeners, water coolers, and have all of your bottled water and salt needs too. Call Chuck to set up your consultation today. 219-866-7430. Anders Water Conditioning, family owned since 1991.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. For over 60 years, Hamster Group has helped build America. In 1958, a small Northwest Indiana builder began constructing homes. Through the years, by following the motto, quality and integrity you can depend on, Hamster Group has grown. Today, Hamster Group is associated around the country with homes, schools, shopping malls, churches, medical buildings, and more. So for your next project, large or small, and quality and integrity you can depend on, call 219-956-3111 and speak with the experts at Hamster Group.
High school football on the Cage is brought to you by the Hamstra Group.
Welcome back to North Newton. Just ahead of the start of today's game between the Bombers and the Spartans, let's check out the officials, Bill.
All right, Bob, tonight's officials are brought to you by 3D Machine Shop of Goodland, providing quality precision CNC machining, mill turning, Swiss turning, water jet, and laser detailed cutting. Call 219-208-7206 for your next detailed steel cutting fabrication. The black and white crew tonight consists of Jeremy Balco football crew of 5, including Mike Mislowski as the referee, Ray Gamble as your line judge, linesman Frank Walls, Jeremy Balco umpire, and back judge Brian Jacobs.
All right, and now let's go with the starting lineups for tonight's game.
Starting lineups brought to you by Hamster Group, quality and integrity that you can build on.
All right, for Rensselaer Central offensively, Eli Hickman quarterback, Noah Bierma and Kelton Hessen running backs. Kieran Hessen is the fullback, Stephen Duncan the tight end along with Ryan Stokes. Center is Kai Reisner, Owen Davison a guard along with Jacob Groh. Tackles are Max Korniak and Pierce Taylor. Defensively, defensive tackles are Davison and Jared Regal. Stokes and Jacob Groh are the defensive ends. Linebackers are the two Hessens, Kyron and Kelton. Caden Pinkerman, a linebacker, and Lorenzo Ramirez lines out the 4 linebacker spot there for the Bombers. Cornerback is Addison Wilmington. Cornerback Noah Bierma, and safety is Eli Hickman. For North Newton, offensively, Colin Wagner at quarterback, Vince Taylor fullback. Elijah Duranlo is the wideout. Kate Ellinger and Dylan Taylor are the ends. Trevor Kaloje is the center. Keenan Brown, left guard. Matt Barry, right guard. Anthony French, left tackle. And Dylan Olive, the right tackle. Defensively, Kaloje is the defensive left tackle. Barry, the defensive right tackle. Olive is the defensive right end. Left end, I should say. Trevor Anderson, defensive right end. Dylan Taylor, the outside linebacker, I should say. Kate Ellinger, outside linebacker. Colin Wagner, inside linebacker. Vince Taylor, inside linebacker. Bryce Shedrow is the cornerback. Elijah Duranlo, the cornerback. And Austin Goddard, the free safety. All right, we'll take another timeout. Come back with more of the pregame show from Dick Gilbert Field at North Newton High School ahead of the Bombers and Spartans. You're listening to high school football on the Cage.
If you're looking for a great look and lively conversation, stop by the Soon Salon in downtown Rensselaer. Let owner Lisa Ohanas take care of all your hair care needs. From cuts and colors to fingers and toes, Lisa will have you loving your look. Schedule your appointment by texting Lisa at 219-819-5744. The Soon Salon, located at 126 North Van Rensselaer Street. The AmVets Post 102 in Fowler has been serving the community and veterans for the last 17 years. Join us for bingo each Tuesday night and meals every first Friday of the month. This family-friendly post offers everyone an excellent non-smoking option for great times. Join us at 116 East 5th Street in Fowler. The AmVets Post 102 in Fowler wishes all the high school athletes success this season.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Etherwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Rensselaer Bomber football on the cage is brought to you by Hillcrest Dental.
And welcome back to the Gilbert Field at North Newton High School. Just about set. The marching band is out there ready to perform the national anthem before the coin toss is delivered, and we'll get this game underway. And Bill, what are your thoughts? What are going to be the keys for tonight, you think?
Well, Bob, we're going to be looking at number 44 in that Spartan home uniform. Colin Wagner is the new quarterback this year, and boy, did he have a
Let's hear
awesome
from
game.
Bomber coach Chris Meeks. All right, and we'll take our final pregame timeout. Come back with the start of today's game. You're listening to high school football on the cage.
This is Mark Legler from VEN Enterprises. We have been your local honor box and vending machine provider for 20 years. We provide no-cost, hassle-free snack and vending service in all of northern Indiana and west central Illinois. For a snack box or vending machine to be brought to your place of business, please call 219-261-2484. Family owned since 2000, we would love to provide our service to you.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
For a distinct collection of home decor and amazing gifts in downtown Rensselaer, there's the Willow Switch, a unique collection of comforts for all your senses. Shop our inventory and refresh at our gourmet coffee bar. Enjoy the aromas and tastes of coffees, smoothies, and protein shakes with fresh-baked cookies, scones, and cinnamon rolls. Learn more at willowswitch.com, find us on Facebook, or call Christy 219-866-7106, or call her cell 219-863-0858.
Shanley Construction, Pools, and Excavating has been improving area homes and businesses since 1973. Whether residential or commercial, they offer lawn care, installation of above-ground and in-ground pools, plus pole barn and new home construction. Shanley is your source for new driveways, parking lot expansions, as well as fence row and building site clearing. Start your project by calling Jim Shanley at 219-866-5955. Shanley, Rensselaer-based, family-owned. Call today.
High school football on the Cage is brought to you by the Hamstra Group.
And welcome back to Dick Gilbert Field, and that'll do it for the Hillcrest Dental pregame show. Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, Jeff Gastineau down on the sidelines. Jeffrey, where are you? How you doing?
Well, right now I'm located at the 20-yard line on the south end of the football field. Hopefully everything is going well up there. Sounds good on the field down here. So the temperature is really nice down here. So I'm excited to hear the pads hit right now.
And we're going to try and get the coaches at halftime, right, Jeff? Hopefully?
Hopefully that's what we'll do.
Okay, we'll try and get one coming in and one going out. So now they're going to the field for the reenactment of the coin toss. The coin toss actually takes place quite a bit before the game really starts. So this is just a little reenactment. So
Captains representing Rensselaer include Noah Bierma, had the big game last week, and quarterback Eli Hickman. While for the Spartans, it's Colin Wagner, and I believe that was that Trevor Kaloje, Bob?
That sounds good to 62?
Me. This is, I'm looking for him. They turn around. There it is. That's 62.
All right, we're set to go. So it's a beautiful night for football.
Hey, we strung 2 in a row. Keep it up now, Bobby.
Yeah. Hadn't had to bring out the towel for you yet, Billy Boy.
Oh, the weather's been perfect.
Yeah. So here we go. Spartans in their navy blue pants and tops and helmets. Bombers in their white uniforms, black pants, black helmets.
I alluded to earlier, Colin Wagner, the quarterback. Bobby had 10 carries for 134 yards last week from his quarterback slot.
Probably,
the ball,
probably in a half, right? I think.
Yeah, in one half play. Throwing the ball, they were 2 of 6 for 64 yards. Actually, split the time. It looked like Austin Goddard must have played quite a bit of quarterback. He was 1 of 2 for 42 yards. Bomber stats were similar for the passing. Where are the passing yards?
They're hitting you. Hiding.
Yeah,
hiding on you.
Everything but. They wiped them out. Noah Bierma, of course, had the big game rushing. 18 carries for 128 yards. That's a 7-point average. And he also had the big catch, 1 catch for 39 yards and a touchdown. But what it was under a little over a minute to play, wasn't there, Bob, on that touchdown?
Bombers will kick off. It'll be Austin Goddard and Colin Wagner back deep for the Spartans.
Hickman the kick for the Bombers.
Hickman is a right-footed kicker, but a left-handed thrower. Hickman with a short boot. Wagner will field it at the 18. Comes up to the 25. Got a little bit of room to the 30. Up to the 33-yard line before being hauled down. So the Spartans have pretty good field position. Their first possession at the 30. Well, they got across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
I think Coach Scott Rao would take that every time, starting just outside their 40-yard line.
And what's the flag? There's a flag down on the play, right?
Oh, there is.
For some reason, I don't understand what it is. Oh, man.
Down about the 29-yard line.
Must have been holding because they go all the way back to the...
It's going to go down to 19, Bob.
19-yard line. Boy, that's about a 20-yard penalty there.
Yeah.
Wagner shifts from running back to quarterback this year. Everything goes through him. 2 wideouts left, 2 right. For Wagner is back there in the backfield by himself, a four-man defensive front for the Bombers. Wagner, long count, man in motion, comes right across.
Hand off.
Goddard's got it, and he's ripped down by, who was that, number 63? Is that what I'm looking at? Jacob Groh. Jacob Groh, the defensive end, made a nice stop there. Loss of about 3 yards back to the 16-yard line. Second down and 13. Now running back behind Wagner in shotgun formation. He splits out to the left now. Second and long, now a man in motion. Here it is, Wagner's got it running the left side, and he gets hauled down right away. Good pursuit by the Bomber defense there.
That was Caden Pinkerman, Bob, jumped in on the action there from his cornerback slot and got in there in a hurry.
Bombers have got some injuries, and they're playing with a suspended player this week too, as well. Wide out right, one left, two to the left, I should say. Running back is behind Wagner. Third down and about 12 to go. Wagner gets it. He rolls out to his right, being rushed, and he's going to be sacked at about the 12-yard line.
He did not have much time at all. That Bomber line got right after him, Bob, and Jared Regal put the hit on him. Big 6'1", 245-pound senior.
Missed last week's games because he stepped in a hole at halftime, or before the game, I think, going to the field. You have experience in that.
Oh, boy, yeah.
All right, Bierma back deep. Should get good field position for the Bombers. Man in motion. Good snap. And they're going to fake punt, and the pass is incomplete. Boy, Scott Rowell rolled the dice there on the fake pass, and that wouldn't even got back to the line of scrimmage. That was pretty ill-advised on the fake punt there, and boy, that sets the Bombers up in great position. First and 10, Rensselaer Central at the 13-yard line. I think Scott Rao would like to have that one back. That was not well designed at all. Bombers
right from the get-go, Bob. The penalty on the kickoff kind of set the tone. Took them from good field position down to way back behind the 8-ball right at the start.
Here's the ball handed off to Noah Bierma, raking his way across the 10, near the 5. And it seems like when these two teams play, it always starts the same way. Bombers score in a hurry. Bombers continue to score. And sometimes some North Newton's going to have to say enough is enough. But the Bombers have confidence, I'm sure, against these guys. Haven't won since 1993. So second down and 4. Bierma's got it running right up the middle. And Bill, I'm going to have you take over now because I'm blocked out with you're blocked out too?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Here, I got it. Second down, or first and goal at the 2-yard line, that's what it says? That's what it says
That's
anyway.
That's what it says on the board.
Hickman in shotgun formation. Hands it off to Bierma, and he rambles in, close to the end zone. Yeah, it is a touchdown. They gave Bierma the touchdown. So Noel Bierma from 2 yards out at the 8:54 mark puts the Bombers on the board, and the beat goes on for the Bombers and the Spartans. We'll see the Bombers go for 2. Chris Meeks likes to do that. Looks like they are going to go for 2. Bierma is to the left of Hickman in shotgun formation. Hickman rolls out to his right, fires it, wide open receiver. He dropped it. Wide open receiver out there in the end zone, but he flat out dropped it. The ball was right on the money, so the Bombers lead by 6. 8:54 to go in the first quarter. Bombers take that. You wouldn't consider that a turnover, would you? As a
No,
punt,
I think that's just a turnover of the ball on fourth down. You got to treat that like a down, Bob. But
all right.
Again, like you said, that wasn't like a botched punt, was it? I was blocked out.
No, absolutely not. It was a rollout to the right. He had plenty of time to kick it, but
I mean, I was shocked.
But he only threw about a 5-yard pass, and they needed 12 yards to go. That's what I just didn't understand. But I know you want to try and get some excitement on your side, but that's
early
that didn't work out with the penalty and the failed pass on the fourth down. So the Bombers lead 6-0 here.
Is that our old buddy Greg Willis down there at about
you know it.
40-yard line?
You know it.
Man, I see that dome.
Yeah, that's a telltale sign, isn't it?
Oh, boy.
Can't keep Willis off the sideline, you know.
Kind of looks like the Bears coach from behind.
Oh, man.
Thank you very much, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
Man. Our technician's going to take care of us in every way possible here.
Here's the ball. I couldn't see down at the end, so.
It looked like it was going out of
bounds. Out of
bounds.
bounds? Okay.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I'm not sure.
That was out of bounds.
The press box here has got a lot of walls up here, so we have to have a 3-man crew here.
A lot of blockages, blocked areas.
I actually had you turn down, Jeff, on the field. You had it, or you were right on top of that one.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm still getting crackles down here.
Yes, we are. Yeah. All right. 1st and 10 at the 35 for the Spartans. Wagner in shotgun formation. Running back to his right. Now he goes to the left. A long count. Passes it out. It's caught by Austin Goddard. Gets across the 35 to about the 40-yard line.
Bomber defenses come to play so far, Bob. They're making life miserable for the Spartans.
That's about
really swarming to the ball.
4-yard pickup on the pass and catch. 2nd down and 6 for the Spartans. Running back to the left of Wagner. Wagner will keep it himself. Not much there. You know Wagner's going to have a big bullseye on his stomach there every time he gets every snap. So maybe gained a yard up to the 39. 3rd down and about 5 yards to go for the Spartans, trailing 6-0 here. Just under 8 minutes to go.
Kieran Hessen on the tackle for Rensselaer.
Wagner again will keep it himself. Run to the left side. And boy, he gets swarmed under for a loss.
Man, it looked like there might have been a little daylight, but the Bomber defense slid over so well to just take away anything that might have been there. And 4th down and long. I see a punt coming this time, Bob.
Yes, I do. Wagner does one of those rugby-style runs to his right and then didn't kick it last time. I bet he does this time.
Bierma way back on his own 25.
Wagner goes again. He's going to fake it again, and he's going to get swarmed out. Nope. He gets outside the left side. He's going to get a 1st down out of this.
It is.
Unbelievable run by Wagner. They had him trapped in the backfield, and he got all the way from the 39-yard line up across the 50. So maybe they're not going to punt at all. That's an 11-yard gain there.
Hey, Jeff, if first you don't succeed, huh?
Yeah, you're right. Try again.
All right, 1st and 10 at the midfield stride after their 11-yard gain on 4th down by Wagner. He's going to do that every time, I guess. So Wagner right up the middle again, got running room up to the 44-yard line, gain of 6, straight up the middle.
Tripped up by Hessen again on the stop, but not before he picked up a nice 6-yard gain. That's what the Spartans need, Bob, to keep this thing interesting. Is they need some big plays and they need some early momentum.
And they've got to gain positive yards because second down and 4 at the 44 of Rensselaer Central. Wagner again will run it right up the middle, and he's got some running room. Gets the first down, I believe, right at the 40. I think Scott Rouse finally said, we're just going to run right at him, straight up.
He was running behind the big block by Matt Berry that time, just a sophomore offensive lineman for Rouse Spartans.
Third and short. About 2 inches they got to go here.
You know what they're going to do here, Bob.
Yeah, what do you think? Fake a handoff and let Wagner run it. Nope. They're going to run outside, and it's going to cost them 7 or 8 yards.
Wow.
Good play by number 48, Ryan Stokes, on the individual tackle there for the Bombers. They lost 5 yards, almost 6 yards on that.
Stokes just smelled that out from the other side of the field, Bob. Came all the way across with quickness. And, man, what looked like it was going to be a sure first down.
Timeout on the field, 5:12 to go in the first, 6-0 Bombers. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to high school football on 3KG, The Cage.
The AmVets Post 102 in Fowler has been serving the community and veterans for the last 17 years. Join us for bingo each Tuesday night and meals every first Friday of the month. This family-friendly post offers everyone an excellent non-smoking option for great times. Join us at 116 East 5th Street in Fowler. The AmVets Post 102 in Fowler wishes all the high school athletes success this season.
Rensselaer Bomber football on the Cage is brought to you by Hillcrest Dental.
And we do really appreciate Hillcrest Dental and the Hamster Group for being our major sponsors for high school football this year. Excuse me. Bob Kurtz and Bill Kay, Jeff Gastineau down on the field. Adam Kurtz running the ship here for us. Got a score at the end of 1. It's West Central 28, South Newton 6. So now it's 4th down and 6 for the Spartans, and again it's punt formation for Wagner. But the Bombers should just put all 11 up there. Really, he's not gonna punt it now, I wouldn't think. 4-man defensive front. They still have 3-4 linebackers out there, so we'll see what he does again.
Bierma is deep. Well, you're right.
He's going to throw it this time, and it's going to be caught by Goddard.
What a great catch by Goddard. Coming back to the ball. Nice dive. Good effort by Goddard. Austin Goddard, a junior wide receiver. He made that thing work. And right now, the Spartans 2 for 3. Who was that coach that came in here and would never punt, Bob?
Wade Boise.
Wade Boise,
Yep.
That's right.
He would punt, no punt from
Never.
the 1-yard line.
That was not in his vocabulary.
That was a 9-yard pickup on the pass and catch from Wagner to Goddard. Now a man in motion is Goddard. Wagner gets it himself. Not much room there. Good stop by, I think that was number 20 at that time for the Bombers, Kieran Hessen. Just dove at Wagner's feet. That's what you have to do. Gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 from the 37-yard line. Bombers lead 6-0 with 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Running back to the right now of Wagner. Slot to the right. 2 wideouts left, 1 right. Wagner's got it up the middle again. Not much room there. Regal on that. Jamming up things there.
Regal can fill a hole, can he, Bob? Wow.
He can step in him, too. So 3rd down, and that's right where the Spartans won it. 3rd and 8 at the 36-yard line of Rensselaer Central. Best success for the Spartans has been the 4th down play. Take away the first one they did. Wagner looking over the defense. He goes out, fires it out. It's a one-hopper intended for Dylan Taylor.
Got in a little bit of a hurry there because Taylor had some space.
He had the slant in from the left side, but bounced it in. So 4th down and 8 at the 36-yard line. The balls, yeah, like I say, the ball, they spotted it at the 33. It's at the 36. Two wideouts left, one right. Slot right for Wagner in shotgun formation. Wagner looks over the defense, and he fires it out to Taylor. Got some running room. Still on his feet. He could go all the way. He's got one man to beat. He scores! A 36-yard touchdown pass from Colin Wagner to Vince Taylor. Little swing pass, and he scores. A lot of individual effort there, Bill, but what a pass and catch. Again, it was a fourth down, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, Bob. 3 for 4 now for the Spartans on those fourth down conversions.
36-yard touchdown pass. Now Elijah Duranolo can give the Spartans a lead. 3:26 to go. Duranolo. Right-footed kicker. The kick is up, and it looks good to me. Spartans lead 7-6 with 3:26 to go in the first quarter. Bill, what a drive by the Spartans. They refused to punt, and it paid off.
They gained some confidence on that, and what a job by Taylor. Breaking a couple tackles early with that, and then just racing down the far sideline into the end zone. Bob, who was the kicker there?
Duranolo, number 10.
Thank you.
So a good start for the Spartans. They're right back in and to have the lead right now. It's 7-6. You know, Chris Meeks is not going to be happy with the tackling on that play.
No.
Taylor broke some. He really broke free. Had him stop before the first down. And so anyway, the Spartans respond, and it's a 7-6 game. So now let's see what the Bombers do on their second offensive drive. 3:26 to go in the first quarter here from North Newton. Hope you're enjoying your Friday evening. Glad you're tuned in to 3kgthecage.com. Let's go to our website. And
Duranolo was perfect last week on point after kicks. 8 of 8.
Yeah, well, he's 9 of 9 now. Here's a low line drive kick. Look like he's heading out of bounds. It is. So the Bombers will start on the 35.
Ball heads out of bounds.
See what Chris Meeks has to say right now with his offense. Or are they going to reboot it, looks like.
Looks like they're going to force the reboot. That's what we saw last week. We were surprised when they did that right before halftime. Do you remember, Bob?
Yes. They're going to think they can get more than the 35-yard line on the kick return, I guess. That's why you gamble here a little bit.
Everybody moves up just a little bit here, and the Bombers see if they can't break a long one.
Duranolo will kick it off from the 35 now. 7-6 Spartans.
Tell you what, you got to have your playmakers make plays, and Vince Taylor did just that for the Spartans.
Another kick that's going out of, nope, going to go out of bounds again. Yeah. Hey, why don't you kickers move over to the center of the field maybe? How about that? Maybe that's a good suggestion there. Twice in a row, the Spartans have kicked it out of bounds, so they're going to go for the hat trick here.
Addison Wilmington just came right up, looked like he was going to field it, but he saw where that ball was sailing, and he
So they're going to
stop short.
They're going to stay right at the far hash mark and try and kick it again. You laugh about it, but that's a 10-yard walk-off, you know, after 2. So
funny how you think you're going to be able to. You don't move from one side to the other.
Yeah, just move over a little bit. Duranolo again. It's going to be another one out of bounds.
It is.
Come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous.
Getting stubborn.
Just go to the center of the field.
Oh, Lordy.
You're going to give the Bombers great field position just off penalties.
I would take 0 kicking advice from Bob Kurtz, though. Absolutely 0. Just toss that in.
You see what he's doing, though, don't you?
Yeah.
You see what he's doing?
You see.
See where he's going?
going in the center.
Who told him to do that?
Yeah, you just did. Okay.
All right.
Well, you didn't tell him, but maybe the coach did down there.
Like Bill on hole number 2 at Curtis Creek. He hit the ball out of bounds 5 times. Tee it up in the same spot.
That's right.
Move around somewhere.
Sooner or later.
Hey, Durano from the middle of the field now. And that ball is going to be fielded at the 32-yard line up to the 35. That's number 34, Addison Wilmington. Good run, so the Bombers will get great field position near midfield, right about the 48-yard line of the Bombers.
Wagner in on the open field stop there on the kickoff coverage team.
Well, I'm glad he took the advice of somebody. I know it wasn't you, Mr. Kurtz, but at least he got it down the center of the field for the kickoff.
Jeff, it was probably 99% of these fans in the stadium that were saying that.
Bierma on a counter running the left side, gets tripped up at the midfield stripe. Wagner on the stop there. He gains a yard, maybe 2 yards up to the 50-yard line. Nearing the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. 7-6 Spartans.
Wagner had a little help from Cade Ellinger Jr.
Football in a phone booth said a slot to the right for the Bombers. Fullback is just to the right as well, with Bierman, the running back, to the left of Hickman.
Spartans with the 4-man front.
Now they switch strong left side now. And the handoff goes to number 31, Kelton Hessen. Got a good little sweep to the right side. Got it up to the 42-yard line of North Newton.
First down.
That's an 8-yard gain, good enough for a first down for the Bombers.
2:30 to go in the first quarter. 7-6 North Newton.
Hickman surveys the defense. He keeps it himself. No, he hands it off.
Didn't work very well, that play. Bombers.
Nope, that was Hickman. Hickman had kept it himself.
Bombers got tangled up there a little bit. Ended up, that was Hessen on the carry, Bob.
No gain. Second down and 10 for the Bombers.
Well,
go ahead.
I was going to say that 2-point conversion really is pretty important there on the one end, and the extra point looks good for the home team right now with this first quarter.
Hickman goes back to pass, looking, fires it deep, and he overshot a wide open receiver.
That was Hessen.
Hessen was wide open down the middle of the field. Hickman just overshot him.
Kelton Hessen.
Third down and 10.
I think his eyes got big when he saw that wide open white shirt breaking straight down the post route.
So they went from dimes to $50, huh, Bill?
You got it.
Third down and 10 for the Bombers, trailing by a point here late in the first quarter. 1:38 to go in the quarter. Bombers taking their time, looking at their wristbands. So Hickman's got it. Bierma's to his left. Man in motion. Hickman rolls out to his right. Looking deep. Wide open again is Hessen, and he's got it all the way down inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 7.
6-yard line there, Bobby.
What a pass. Hickman rolled to his right, and Hessen streaked down the left sideline, caught the nice pass for a first down at the 6-yard line.
I think Hessen, if he wouldn't tripped up there, Billy, I think he would have been into the end zone.
The end zone, you got it. As it is, that was a 36-yard pass and catch.
On 3rd and 10. So now the Bombers in the red zone at the 6. Bierman's a running back to the left of Hickman. Bierman's got it up the middle. Struggles to about the 3, it looks like.
Just outside 3, Bobby, probably at the 4-yard line. It is 4-yard line.
Just under a minute to go now in the quarter.
Bombers take their time. Bierma still the running back to the left of Hickman on 2nd and goal from the 4.
Hickman
carries himself, and he goes into the end zone for the 4-yard touchdown run. Eli Hickman keeps it himself with a go-ahead score for the Bombers with 28.3 seconds to go.
Good run, good fake, good sweep to the left side. Looked like Hessen was going to get it, but little going right up the gut. Goes in Eli Hickman.
So the Bombers will go for 2 again. Try and get their 14th point. So there's Hickman again in shotgun formation with Bierma to his left.
Double reverse. Nice. Wilmington scores for the 2-point.
That's
Addison Wilmington.
Addison Wilmington in for the 2-point conversion. And the Bombers lead 14-7. Good drive, guys.
Was. After 3 tries at the kickoff. And put them in the center, as you said. Bombers did a nice job marching down the field there. So started at the 48-yard line. So
one big pass play was the key there.
I don't know about you guys, but through almost 5 quarters here, the thing that really stands out to me so far on this Bomber team is their passing attack.
Yes.
They really got some a weapon here starting to develop this year.
And they get open, Bill.
They get open, you're right. And made some big catches so far. You know, they went right back to that.
Yes.
That one, the 36-yarder, was open first, and then it was overthrown by Hickman, and they go right back to Hessen, and he gets open again, and this time Hickman puts it on the numbers.
All right. So now Hickman will kick it away. Wagner deep, along with Goddard. 14-7 Bombers lead. Here's the kick. Goddard will get it at the
7 or 8 yard line.
7-yard line, running to the 20, 25, fakes, 30, 35, 40. Good run by Austin Goddard. Got it from the 7-yard line all the way up to the 42. That's a 35-yard kickoff return. And that's where the Spartans take over. Good run.
Very good run. Nice weaving through the areas that he needed to. And then try to go to the near sideline to us on his home side of the North Newton bench. Just a good job of kind of Goddard of returning that back, which looked like he was going to be deep. But good blocking out in front of him.
2 wideouts left, 1 right for the Spartans. Shotgun formation for Wagner. Pitch out to Taylor running left side. 45, 50. Little pitch sweep to the left and a good run by Taylor. Now a flag is down, though.
Spartans are finding a little bit of daylight to the outside.
Scott Rout does not like it, whatever it is.
Uh-oh.
He does not like it. I don't know if he's mad at his players or the official.
Probably official.
That negates a big run.
Because look how far back it was at that they threw the flag. It was back at the 39-yard line is where they dropped it at. And, of course, whatever it was called, whether you use the hands or holding, that's a 10-yard penalty from that spot almost.
So they got to get from the 28 all the way up to the 48 of Rensselaer Central.
Another one of those things that Bob Kurtz hates is the spot foul.
It's a stupid rule.
2 huge ones against the Spartans to go along with about 3 more that were from the kicking game. So they've had way too many penalties in this quarter.
Into 1, 14-7 Bombers over North Newton. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to high school football on 3KG The Cage.
This is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
For over 60 years, Hamster Group has helped build America. In 1958, a small Northwest Indiana builder began constructing homes. Through the years, by following the motto, quality and integrity you can depend on, Hamster Group has grown. Today, Hamster Group's associated around the country with homes, schools, shopping malls, churches, medical buildings, and more. So for your next project, large or small, and quality and integrity you can depend on, call 219-956-3111 and speak with the experts at Hamster Group.
High school football on the Cage is brought to you by the Hamstra Group.
Back to action, first down and forever for the Spartans at their own 28. Wagner goes back to pass, and a good broken up nicely by Hickman.
Good timing by Eli Hickman.
Ellinger was the intended receiver at about the 40-yard line, but Hickman stepped right in front of him and knocked it away.
That was
second down and long.
Completion for sure if Hickman doesn't make that perfect bang-bang play. Bob, the Spartans gained 260 yards on the ground last week against South Newton.
That's pretty good.
Yes, they can move the ball, that is for certain.
South Newton's a young team, though.
Wagner had 134, Taylor 60, and Goddard 50. So
here's another pitch screen out to Taylor. He's got good yardage again.
It's like a swing pass.
Moves it up to the 28 to the 39, 11-yard gain. At least it's third down and respectable now. Third down and about 15 to go at the Spartan 38.
Here it comes again.
Trips to the left this time.
We got a wide out. There he is. Okay. Get up, Kelton.
Wagner goes out. It's a bubble screen out to Goddard. Eludes one tackler, and good play.
Nice job by Kelton Hessen.
Yeah, Kelton Hessen got blocked, but then he came up and got a shoe.
Yeah, matter of fact, he got knocked down to the ground, but his quick reflex getting himself back up, which you and I and Bill have a hard time quick push-up. But nicely done by Kelton Hessen on the defensive stance there.
Now see if they try a pass on fourth down and 13.
Surely we're going to see a first punt here by the Spartans, aren't we?
They send three wideouts to the right.
It doesn't look like it. You never know, Bill.
Man in motion.
There he goes for the pass.
He's going to throw it again. And no, he tries to kick it.
Yeah, a quick kick. Yeah.
Boy, that was
ill-advised. That one did not. Might have been drawn up better, but Bombers had too much pursuit.
He punted it, but
2 yards, 3 yards, maybe that.
The punt never got more than a couple feet off the ground.
I don't know what he's trying to do there.
It's like a rugby kick is what he's trying to do there. And when you run it to the right, and of course being right-footed, that makes a lot of sense. But the thing is, when you got people on top of you, it's kind of like too late to punt the ball away.
Scott Rao again out on the 40-yard line marker. I don't know what he wants to know, but he's not happy. First and 10 Bombers at the 43-yard line of North Newton.
The lights are taking full effect now as the sun has faded away.
Ball handed up the middle.
That's number 20 for the Bombers, Bob, on that carry.
That would be the other Hessen. That's
Kyron.
Kyron
is a senior, 5'11", 190, fullback.
Gained about 4 yards. Second down and 6 for the Bombers at the North Newton 39. Just underway in the second quarter. 10.5 to go. 14-7. Bombers lead and they have it second down and 6 from the 39. Here's a pitch sweep the right side to Bierma. Gets tripped up at the 33. Close to a first down.
Just maybe a yard short. But yeah, good run by going jet sweep right and
gets in 6 yards for the first down.
Excellent job.
Go ahead. Austin Goddard on the stop for the Spartans.
Bierma kind of lunged out there to get that extra yard or two.
First down and 10, Rensselaer Central at the Spartan 33. Bombers lead by 7 here early in the second quarter. Bierma, the running back to the left. Hessen to the swat. Inside pitch sweep to number 31.
That's
Kelton Hessen.
Short
And
gain.
he gets it up to the 28-yard line, gain of 5.
If you're just joining us, the teams have traded touchdowns. Bombers scoring first in last. North Newton won in the middle. Actually took the lead for a little while, 7-6. But the Bombers came back and a 2-point conversion. Have grabbed a 14-7 advantage here with 9:22 to go in the half.
2nd and 5 from the 28. Bierma's got it running the right side. He gets inside the 20. Good enough for a first down. And guys, you're going to take over from here. I can't.
Forced out of bounds by Bryce Shedrow along with Colin Wagner. See if we can get the call here for our partner. Locked out.
Got a nice look at a wall.
There you go. You should be on this side. You got one of these computers. Look like somebody brought it over from the Rensselaer Republican basement.
Oh, man.
Looks like the first one they ever made.
Looks like they're making.
Getting a timeout here, or what are we doing?
Well, I think they're doing the concussion protocol there. I think.
Oh, okay.
Or no, blood. Okay, he's got blood.
Uh-oh. Get out the gloves. Come on. This was basketball, boy. They'd have the mops out and the biohazard.
Addison Wilmington.
Nobody knew where the ball was. That's going to go in the end zone.
Addison Wilmington. From 18 yards out. Nice job of a jet sweep to the left.
That was easy.
Yeah, it was. 8:30 mark on the clock. Started at the, I think, 47, somewhere in there. No, 42, excuse me, about 42, because it was a short punt.
How long was that, Jeff?
43 yards. I know the drive was.
No, the.
Oh, 18.
Right, 18, thank you.
Yes. And the 2-point conversion failed as Goddard stops Noah Bierma from going into make the 2-point conversion. 8:30 on the clock, 20-7.
All right, so the Spartans will have a chance to answer here. They probably like nothing more than to take the final 8:30 off the second quarter clock and score a touchdown. That's what the ideal situation would be, but Bomber defense has a little bit to say about that.
Now, Chris Meeks explained why they go for 2, Bob, and it made sense. This was yesterday during the Coach's Cage pregame show from Mount Hood Pizza, and he explained that if you get every other one compared to kicking them, you're still right on the money, and that's if every kick is good, which, in high school, how often do you see that? Not very often. North Newton did it last week, but your odds aren't with you.
Sure.
So that's why he feels if they can run 50%,
50%
success rate
of
on
2
running
points.
the 2,
Okay.
they're going to be out ahead of the game.
So now Hickman will boot it away from the 40.
I wouldn't argue with Chris Meeks with strategy.
And it's a line drive kick. It's going to go in the end zone, looks like.
Yep.
Touchback there. Good boot by Hickman. So now the Spartans will start at the 20.
Bombers down with touchdowns from Bierma, Hickman, and Wilmington. Very successful first half.
20-7, Bombers lead.
Just a reminder, 1 minute is tobacco-free campus.
Only 13 points from this Bomber offense last week. Already better than that.
KB defense had something to do with that last week.
No doubt about it.
They are one tough D. They should do well this season. They got to go to Wheeler today, but
hopefully they get a good bounce back against Wheeler. That's a tough game for them, but I think they can do it.
Oh, my.
Goddard pitches it to Wagner. Nothing there.
It was just like you putting gravy over top of your
mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes.
Oh, man.
That was a great job of the defense for the Bombers there.
Beautiful, Jeff.
First one of the year. Don't know anything what he's talking about, but he makes it sound believable. So,
well, you got to.
Hey, I got that right in my head.
I was going to say, Billy got it. It's just we know how far your level goes.
Goddard is the quarterback now. 2 wideouts left and right. And he swings it out to Wagner.
Oh.
Sheds 1 tackler, sheds 2 tacklers before Regal knocks him down.
The Bombers will remain on the road next week, and they'll jump into Hoosier Conference play as they travel to Western, Bob, for a Western.
Tough team.
Tough, yeah, very tough early contest.
Caden Pickerman had a chance to get Colin Wagner in the backfield, but a nice stiff arm by Colin Wagner.
3rd down and 8. Goddard is taking snaps now at quarterback.
Oh, he jumped early.
Goddard goes back, fires it deep. Wide open receiver. And he's got it. That's number 81 for the Spartans. That's Dylan Taylor on a fly pattern down the left sideline. Got it all the way from the 22-yard line down to the Bomber 30.
Ran down by Addison Wilmington for the stop.
48-yard pass. Good pass by Goddard. Man, he put it right on the money. First down on 10 from the Bomber 30 for Goddard. Now Wagner in motion. Wagner's got it, running to the right side, got running room across the 25. So now the Spartans trying a variety of things, and this Goddard at quarterback seems to work.
Goddard is a junior.
5-yard pickup there, 2nd down and 5 for the Spartans at the 25 of Rensselaer.
We don't have the sizes on the Spartan roster here, Bob. You gotta.
Nope. They want you to guess. Wagner's got it again, eludes tacklers, and he's going to go close inside the 10 to the 9. First down for the Spartans. They're in business now. 1st and goal at the 9.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
You have in your max preps their weight and everything in there.
Okay.
Because I print. It'll be like the first page.
Gotcha.
Of 2019.
There you go. Yep.
Hey. He's giving you guff already, buddy. So
Austin Goddard, 6'1", 150.
Timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout. 5:53 to go in the second quarter. Bombers 20, North Newton 7. Back after this. You're listening to High School Football on the Cage.
Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Rensselaer Bomber football on the Cage is brought to you by Hillcrest Dental.
And Bob Kurtz, Jeff Gastineau, Adam Kurtz, and Bill Kay with you here.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
Don't you think that Kurtz needs to go see Chad? Psychological.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Maybe we can work a little
Chad and I are just like this, you know.
Work a little trade out.
Just like that.
Send him over there for some weekly visits.
First and goal for the Spartans at the Bomber 9. Goddard with Wagner right behind him. Now he splits off to the right, goes out to the right now. Goddard keeps it himself, got a big hole, and he goes near the end zone.
About the 1 or 2 yard line, depending on where they spot it at,
Boy, there was a big opening in the middle of the line for the Bombers. Goddard went right through it down to the
2 yard line.
2 yard line, gain of 7. it's hard to stop Wagner from 2 yards out now, isn't it? Goddard under center for the first time. Now keeps it himself, and they push him, and they try and get in. A flag goes down. The line judge threw a flag, so maybe somebody lined up offsides. We'll see. Nope, illegal shift on the Spartans.
So they'll mark it back.
So it goes back to the 7-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 7. Spartans were in too much of a hurry there. Didn't get set.
Pretty good crowd on both sides of the field for game number 2.
Just a beautiful night for football. All right. 2nd and goal for the Spartans. They really need to get this one. 5-12 and counting in the first half. 20-7 Bombers lead. Goddard will be in the shotgun formation with Wagner split to his right. Goddard surveys the situation. He gets snacked, throws it in. It's going to be dropped. Caught and dropped. Wow, that was a good try. And that was number 83, I think.
I think you're right, Bobby.
Nope, there is no 83. 13.
13 on
13,
Ellinger
yeah.
had that in his hands and then just got it knocked out.
Eli Hickman right there on the stop.
3rd down and goal from the 7. Goddard in shotgun formation. Wagner goes out. They get it out to him. He's got one man to beat. They're going to call a hold on North Newton. So the Spartans are killing themselves with penalties. That's going to be a hold.
That ball.
Remember what we said, Bill, last week? When you're out on an island, referees kind of see that a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
So now the Spartans walk back 10 more yards. Wow, so they were at the 2. Now they're at the 17. 3rd and goal from the 17.
Again, a spot foul with that.
Why? Why is that a spot? Why do they get penalized more than the NFL does?
You know, that's something you need to go down to IHSAA and ask Bobby Cox about that.
Goddard goes back, throws it deep
nice.
in the end zone. It's in and out of the hands of Dylan Taylor. Had it again. Good throw by Goddard, right in his hands, and he's slipped right through him. 4th down and goal from the 17.
Good fake on the defender of Addison Wilmington. Just slipped through his hands for Taylor there.
Now the Bombers play a prevent defense on 4th and goal from the 17. Get everybody back near the goal line, 5-yard line. No, they don't.
Nope. Everything's.
Goddard goes back, rolls out to his left, fires it deep. It's going to be incomplete. Good defense by the Bombers there. They stopped them. 1st and goal from the 2 they had it. And the Spartans lose 15 yards, the other 3 downs.
Addison Wilmington right there. He was in front of the receiver on that, and good job on the Bombers on that part. But Spartans just had the opportunity at the 2-yard line, but
you know Scott Rowe's going to be
yeah.
one thing: penalties. Penalties. They are just killing the Spartans. All half. You got to be more disciplined than that.
4:19 to go in the first half. 20-7. Bombers lead, and they have the ball at the 17-yard line. Ball handed right up the middle. The flag goes down in the middle of the pile. They're still going strong over across the 25, but a flag goes down at the 21. That'll probably be a holding call, I would say, if it's in the middle of the pack there.
It's usually what it happens.
Face mask, no, on the Spartans.
Whoa.
1st down, Bombers on
Wow.
the face mask.
Boy, the Spartans are just falling apart right now, Bill.
This has got to be close to like 70, 80 yards and penalties already.
Heck, they had 15 on the one kickoff, so.
Yep, you're right.
Ball's up to the 32. I thought that was going to be a hold, and it was a face mask on the Spartans. 1st and 10 for Eli Hickman's Bombers at the 32-yard line. 3:55 and counting with a 20-7 Bomber lead. Football in the phone booth set for Rensselaer Central. Hickman in shotgun formation. It's the inside handoff to Hessen. Nothing doing there. Stacked up.
Very good pursuit by the blue-shirted Spartan defense.
Yes, they did, Bill. They slanted over to that side where the pursuit was. Nicely done on the gang tackle.
Maybe lost a half a yard or so back to the 31-yard line. 2nd down and long. Nearing the 3-minute mark of the second quarter with the Bombers on top by 13. Hickman in shotgun formation. Fires it out over the middle. It's caught up to the 40-yard line. And that was
48. It was a nice rifle pass right up the middle.
Stokes caught that one right up the middle to the 40-yard line.
A little bit of a slant pattern, but now it's going to bring a real short.
Gain of about 9, 3rd down and short.
Yeah,
Hickman hands it off to Bierma, and I don't think he got it.
No.
He tried his best spin move. He might have put the ball down on the ground.
And now there's a fumble, but what the officials are debating now.
It looked like a fumble from here, Bob.
Scott Rowe's going to go ballistic if they don't go to the fumble here.
The thing is, that was right in front of the side judge. He should have called that.
The officials are huddling right in the middle of the field there.
I think the Bombers going to maintain possession.
They're going to say 3rd down. Fourth
down.
4th down. At the 39-yard line, they got to get to the 38.
Oh, you're right.
41 up to the 42, I should say.
Scott Rowe is upset right now. He just barking right now at the refs.
4th down and 1 for the Bombers. Spartans coaching staff is a little upset over there.
All of them. I mean, of course, it was on their side right there, visibility.
Timeout by the Bombers with 2:13 to go. And coming up is the 24/7 Club Fit halftime report. We're going to try and get Jeff Webb to come all the way over and up the stairs here, and hope he'll do that. All right. What are your impressions so far, guys, of this first half? 20-7 Bombers lead.
Spartans can play with this team, but they're just killing themselves. They won't win many if they have this many penalties. I bet you they've got, at least 6, maybe 7 penalties. Very costly.
When you have first down and goal from the 2 with Colin Wagner, you should score touchdowns
every
10
time.
out of 10 times.
You got that.
They just got in a hurry. 4th down for the Bombers.
Yeah, 2 straight penalties after that placement. And then the face mask on the defense on this drive by Rensselaer.
So Hickman, for one of the few times, is under center. And Hickman get it, and he pitches out.
Wide
open.
open.
In Wilmington, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. What a play.
Awesome.
What a play by the Bombers.
Awesome run, Wilmington, with a cutback for the extra 10 at the end. And that thing was wide open. You better credit those coaches down there, Bobby, to your left. To your right, excuse me. They saw something, and they made a
well-executed play. Hickman bootleg to his left, and he had Wilmington just outside of him.
Nobody was out there.
Pitched it to him. Well, they had 4th and 1. They were gambling that they were going to go right up the middle, and they didn't. All the way down to the North Newton 28-yard line.
Yeah, 28.
Wilmington will come out now and get a break.
37-yard run. Here's a halfback option pass from Bierma, and he throws it, and it's incomplete.
It's the last second. Good defense.
Yeah.
That would have been maybe a touchdown. But
who was that defender down there? I didn't see it.
30. We need to have him turn here a little bit. 30-something.
So anyway, second down and 10 for the Bombers.
I want to say that's 30.
It is
number 30. Yeah.
Yep, it is 30, Bill.
Bryce Shedrow. Man, he was made the strip move right at the end.
Hickman in shotgun formation. Double handoff to Wilmington running the left side. He's got running room.
He was heading towards the sideline and cut it up again. And
inside the 20.
I think he's got the first down.
First down.
Bombers are moving with 1:22 left in a half. They score here, Bob, and boy.
And get the ball at the start of the third quarter, right?
They might not look back.
First down and 10 from the 18-yard line again.
Yes.
His ball, Bierma's got it. First down and a little more.
He just plowed straight ahead. Looks like he's going to be close to that first down. We got under a minute right now, 55 seconds here.
Bombers, I think, still have 2 timeouts remaining.
Actually, 1 yard short at the 9-yard line.
Hickman in shotgun formation to Bierma up the middle.
Not much there. Good tackle.
There.
Yeah.
One guy was unblocked, and he was able to put the bear hug on. That was big 54, Dylan Olive.
We have a halftime score from West Central. Trojans lead South Newton 68-6. Boy, South Newton just struggling again this year.
Young team, a lot of inexperience.
We talk to Brad Beavis every year, and every year they're young. You know, it's just they have one senior this year, and he hadn't played football before. So that's tough, you know.
It's real tough.
Rensselaer called a timeout. The ball spotted at the 10-yard line, so a yard loss on that to Bierma.
West Central with a nice start. They're going to go 2-0 out of the gates.
Yes, indeed.
North Newton, Bob, will be right back here. Dick Gilbert Field next week, entertaining North Judson.
All right.
Make sure you stay for the 24/7 halftime. Adam Kurtz is going to do some interviewing down there on the sideline for us, guys.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he'd gone.
He disappeared, did you?
Disappeared.
He did a magic trick there on you guys.
Wow. It's a tag team.
It's easy to sneak away from Kurtz, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Go to your left or right.
When you can't move your head, yeah, that's easy. Third down and long for the Bombers. Hickman goes back to pass. Fires it deep into the end zone.
Touchdown.
It's caught for a touchdown to Noah Bierma. Is that right?
Yes.
Number 2?
Yep. Noah Bierma with a 10-yard touchdown catch from Eli Hickman.
Boy, Hickman has really been precise this year with his throws.
I mean, even Bierma was still in stride going into the corner. And nice reception, nice throw. Put it right on a dime.
Good execution.
You got it.
Now Hickman is, no, they're still going for 2 again.
Yeah. Going that.
Take it away, guys. I'm blocked out again here.
Going for 2.
So that's the first touchdown through the air tonight after 3 rushing TDs for the Bombers.
Hickman now
fakes the toss, but it's close.
They're saying no.
Oh, boy.
You listen to the Bomber coaches to the
They
right.
thought he got a bad spot. It was close.
It was.
It was right down to the goal line.
What are they now? 0 for 4 from?
No, 1 for 4.
Right?
1 for 4
on the 2-point.
So it's 26-7
with 36.3 seconds left on the clock here before halftime. Again, Adam Kurtz is on the sideline. He'll try to get an interview with Scott Rowell.
I don't know if I want to get close to Scott Rowell. Boy, he's going to be burning. They haven't been able to get a break. They just didn't like that fumble non-call here earlier on this drive. But the Bombers are doing what they need to do, Bob. They, again, this offense looks really good here right now.
What do we always say? The coaches always say from week 1 to week 2.
Yeah.
A big jump in productivity, and it's taken place tonight so far for the Bombers.
We're seeing some of those plays from years past, where the little double handoff reverses and scoop passing in the middle of the line. And Hickman is so precise with everything he does. I got to give that senior quarterback a lot of credit.
Just a great athlete, great wrestler, great baseball. He's going to college to play baseball, I believe is what Coach Meek said.
And he's the kicker, but he's going to put it out of bounds this time. Well, we see that. That side must have a magnet over there, the far side. It's sucked up about, what, four kickoffs so far?
That's just the same way in volleyball, Bill, where one girl serves from the left sideline and hits it out of bounds to the left.
Every time.
Stand in the middle of the court, and you'll get a better return on your serve there.
Hey, we get our first shot at putting on the referee whistle tomorrow.
Oh, man.
We'll see if we got our memory banks from a year ago.
How many minutes is the pregame?
I always rely on my partner Bob Kurtz there.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Oh, yeah, I got you, Jeff.
No, he relies on the line judges to make the calls.
Is that it?
He didn't see it, he says.
We should bring those South Newton line judges with us tomorrow.
Jay Hamill.
Got the flags. Boy, I love that.
They made your job easier, didn't
they? They did. They were right on every call.
All right, here's Hickman again. Bombers up 26-7. Short boot in the middle of the field this time now. Fielded at the 27-yard line.
A little daylight, but not quite the midfield. And that's
Goddard did a nice job of running it back.
Spartans will be in business, but they only got 30 seconds to work with.
26-7 Bombers over North Newton. Both teams come in 1-0.
Spartans actually led this thing 7-6 with 3:26 to go in the first quarter, but that lead was short-lived. The Bombers 3 minutes later answered and tacked on a couple more now to really get a little breathing room.
Goddard in shotgun formation from the 47-yard line of North Newton. 30 seconds left.
Oh.
And a flag goes down.
Looks like it's going to be against the Spartans.
False start. Yep.
Another 5-yard walk-off.
Scott Rowe's not going to be happy with the penalties in the first half.
Not at all.
Down to the 42-yard line, 1st and 15.
Not much room for error in this game, and you give the other team so many chances.
Yep, that's it, Bill.
Hey, by the way, what a great option pitch and relationship.
Goddard goes back to pass, fires a deep.
You got a guy open.
Now that's got to be a flag, isn't it? No?
No, he just thought he played the referees both deep one and the side judge over here.
Taylor was intended receiver at 30. It was close.
Yeah. Addison Wilmington.
It was a good pass.
Yep, good pass. But
good defense, too, though.
Wilmington, right. He timed it perfectly. The official was there. He did not call it. And Wilmington just went up with the arm to knock that thing away.
2nd down and 15 for the Spartans.
It looked like it was going to be a 40-yard gainer.
Yes, it did.
Goddard. Long count. Now Wagner in motion. They throw it out to him. He had to go backwards to catch it. And he gets a few yards before being hauled down.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Good job bobbing and weaving there just to get anything on that one. And that's going to probably do it here for the half, Bob.
Kelton Hessen on the stop there. That'll be at the end of the half. Bombers 26 and North Newton 7.
Adam is going down there. Oh, he's going to try to interview Coach Meeks.
Yeah, it looks like he's going over there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Adam.
All right, Coach. This game was close to start out. It's separated a bit here late in the half. What's been the difference?
I think our offense has put together some nice drives. Finished out some nice drives. Mixed the pass in there. North some singles. I think our offense has done a nice job completing the pass. This spring part is the 2-point conversions, man. We gotta finish those things out. But defense, I think Coach Zacher is digging in, adjusting some of the stuff that they're pulling out for this game, and we'll make some more adjustments at halftime and hopefully they've had some nice plays, that's for sure.
Coach, thanks. Good luck in the second half.
And we're going to take a timeout and come back with more from Dick Gilbert Field after this. You're listening to high school football on the Cage.
There's 43 members this year.
Personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117 or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics. Shanley Construction, Pools, and Excavating has been improving area homes and businesses since 1973. Whether residential or commercial, they offer lawn care, installation of above-ground and in-ground pools, plus pole barn and new home construction. Shanley is your source for new driveways, parking lot expansions, as well as fence row and building site clearing. Start your project by calling Jim Shanley at 219-866-5955. Shanley, Rensselaer-based, family-owned. Call today.
For over 60 years, Hamster Group has helped build America. In 1958, a small Northwest Indiana builder began constructing homes. Through the years, by following the motto, quality and integrity you can depend on, Hamster Group has grown. Today, Hamster Group's associated around the country with homes, schools, shopping malls, churches, medical buildings, and more. So for your next project, large or small, and quality and integrity you can depend on, call 219-956-3111 and speak with the experts at Hamster Group.
Anders Water Conditioning in downtown Rensselaer is here for all of your water supplies and softening needs. At Anders, we sell and rent water softeners, water coolers, and have all of your bottled water and salt needs too. Call Chuck to set up your consultation today. 219-866-7430. Anders Water Conditioning, family owned since 1991.
For a distinct collection of home decor and amazing gifts in downtown Rensselaer, there's the Willow Switch, a unique collection of comforts for all your senses. Shop our inventory and refresh at our gourmet coffee bar. Enjoy the aromas and tastes of coffees, smoothies, and protein shakes with fresh baked cookies, scones, and cinnamon rolls. Learn more at willowswitch.com, find us on Facebook, or call Christy 219-866-7106, or call our cell 219-863-0858.
High school football on 3KG, The Cage. And now, the 24/7 Club Fit halftime show.
You always catch me on that. Gosh,
I
darn
tell
it.
you gotta wait
man.
for his little break there. Gosh, how many times are we gonna have to teach you?
Oh, listen to him.
24/7 Club Fit for all your fitness needs. Stop by 24/7 Club Fit, downtown Rensselaer, or give them a call, 219-866-0033. 24/7 Club Fit, where time is no excuse.
That's right, exactly. Bill, let's go over the halftime scoring summary.
Okay, Bob, the Bombers got on the board first. Breaking into the end zone was Noah Bierman on a nice 2-yard run with 8:54 still to go in the first quarter. Bombers went for 2, and the pass failed, so they held the first lead 6-0. North Newton answered, though, with 3:26 to go in the quarter number 1, as Vince Taylor took a 36-yard pass completion from Colin Wagner into the end zone. Elijah Deralu's kick was good, and the Spartans wrestled the lead 7-6. but the Bombers were able to score one more time in the first quarter with 28 seconds to go. Eli Hickman took it in on a 4-yard run. Addison Wilmington's 2-point conversion made the Bombers, gave them back the lead 14-7. Second quarter was all Bombers as Wilmington again scored, this time on an 18-yard run from scrimmage. Bombers went for 2, the run failed, so the lead at that point was 20-7, and the Bombers tacked on one more for good measure with 36 seconds left as Noah Bierma hauled in a 10-yard pass from Eli Hickman. Run failed on the conversion, and that's where we're at right now. 26-7 Rensselaer.
One other score we have to pass along at halftime. West Central over South Newton 68-6. Next week on the Cage, we heading up to Kankakee Valley for their home opener in their new stadium, new field, new everything. They moved the football field to where the tennis courts were. So we'll be up there for that game against South Bend, Washington. And I believe that's a 6 o'clock start, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I have to check on that for sure. But I think it said 6 o'clock start time next week. So we'll find out. That's a long drive from South Bend to Kankakee Valley for sure. So North Newton Band performing here at halftime. And we'll take another timeout. Come back with more halftime stats for you. After this, you're listening to high school football on 3KG The Cage.
This is Mark Legler from VEN Enterprises. We have been your local honor box and vending machine provider for 20 years. We provide no-cost, hassle-free snack and vending service in all of northern Indiana and west central Illinois. For a snack box or vending machine to be brought to your place of business, please call 219-261-2484. Family owned since 2000, we would love to provide our service to you.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student-athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290. If you're looking for a great look and lively conversation, stop by the Soon Salon in downtown Rensselaer. Let owner Lisa Ohanas take care of all your hair care needs. From cuts and colors to fingers and toes, Lisa will have you loving your look. Schedule your appointment by texting Lisa at 219-819-5744. The Soon Salon, located at 126 North Van Rensselaer Street. The AmVets Post 102 in Fowler has been serving the community and veterans for the last 17 years. Join us for bingo each Tuesday night and meals every first Friday of the month. This family-friendly post offers everyone an excellent non-smoking option for great times. Join us at 116 East 5th Street in Fowler. The AmVets Post 102 in Fowler wishes all the high school athletes success this season. Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
High school football on the Cage is brought to you by the Hamstra Group.
And welcome back to the 24/7 Club Fit halftime report. Bob Kurtz, Jeff Gastineau, Bill Kay, and Adam Kurtz taking some moves out there like he was on the football field there, huh?
Oh, man. Just like the old days at Tri-County.
Jeez. Had to run for his life.
Wow. Hey, don't forget, fans, stick with us here. Right after the game, we'll have the play of the game. We'll have the player of the game. Hopefully some coaches' comments. And certainly we'll have the post-game report brought to you by Rensselaer BP by the river.
All right, guys, what do you think so far of the first half there?
Penalties is one thing for certain, right, Bill?
Oh, that's number one.
I mean, Scott Rowell's got to be just upset. I mean, yes, some of them, may have not been by his team, but I would say majority of them has been made by his team. And you guys can't, they can't do that. That's you're giving the other team another advantage, another play, another opportunity to score down the field, Bill.
Sometimes, you can get by a penalty that doesn't, it doesn't really affect things. But the Spartans had so many. I don't know what the exact number was. We don't have the statistics right in front of us. But I'm guessing it's about 8 penalties. And when you have 8 in that ballpark, and at least half of them are the 15-yard variety, you're shooting yourself in the foot. There's no way, no how that's not going to affect you. And it did. It affected the game and the scoring big time. North Newton put up a lot of points last week against South Newton, but right now they're stuck on 1 touchdown after putting up 58 last week. They got to find a way to, if you're not going to score on 1 or 2 play drives, long 80-yarders, and then you can't be shooting yourself in the foot with penalties.
I think the idea of putting Goddard back in the quarterback position, I think also was key in helping maybe spread the offense a little bit, Bill, and just kind of, give other chances, I think, on certain situations that you needed to do. That way you're not keying on Colin Wagner.
And not, it didn't eliminate Wagner's effectiveness. It got him open, found some space on the sideline with a little pitch here and there or a bubble screen. They got to keep on doing that. We've seen some good plays, some productive stuff. But again, you go back and you got to work 4 times as hard when you have all these penalties.
Yep.
And the Spartans can't afford to do that. Not against this Rensselaer Central Bomber team, because the Bombers have come out and their defense has just been swarming all night long. Really, they're like a bunch of bees out there.
Exactly. They're looking for that license plate 44 every time because they know that is one of their key players. And if you can control him, contain him, and put him in a pen, in a sense, where he's not free like a wild horse, stallion out in the middle of the, the whole countryside and just having the graze of the whole field, he is just, I think getting him away from the quarterback position is, going to help even more. And probably the second half, Scott Rowell's got to try to figure ways of making sure his guys don't do those penalties, and things will probably open up. For the Bombers, though, Bill, I don't know what you would say to the guys. Is there anything that you could think of that you would say to the guys if you're Coach Chris Meeks?
Keep it up. Keep your intensity on the line. Swarm to the ball because obviously the Spartans have weapons. Taylor, Goddard, Wagner, those are guys that can, they can bring it and they can score and get loose. They'll break tackles. So you got to have numbers. And the Bombers have done that, and now they need, 2 more quarters to keep the intensity up, and they can roll into Western next week with a 2-0 mark.
That would be nice. So, I think, they're in the right direction and going pretty good with
Look at this guy here.
I know. He's just like a celebrity.
Oh, man.
Good to see you, buddy.
Coach Greg Willis of the North Newton Spartans. Unfortunately, the Spartans have taken him away from the radio booth.
He smelled a microphone, though. He wants to get on there. So.
Beautiful. You got that right.
Shoot.
We've been watching his moves up and down the sideline. He's still got it.
Yep. Well, the one thing I think the Bombers have done is continue to take advantage, like the jet sweeps. We've seen how well they're working. I'm just impressed with the passing.
Passing game, yeah.
Their pass right now, Eli's doing really, really well tonight, and I think that's a key plus for this situation here. So
Eli Hickman's done a good job, that's for sure. Hey, can I forgot to do something last week. Can I take some time to do it right now?
Do it.
All right.
Do it before you get in trouble.
My twin daughters had a birthday on Monday.
Oh.
30 years old. So happy belated birthday to Alex Gross and Brooke Kurtz. 30. I can't believe they're 30.
Well, I got to say happy birthday to my son who turns 28 today.
See, there you go.
So, yeah.
Birthdays all around.
Yes. So happy birthday, Stefan, out in Columbia, Missouri. So Yes. You definitely had to get yourself out of the hot water there.
I know it. I forgot last week. So anyway, hey, both teams are out on the field. You want to run down there? We're going to see if Adam can talk with Coach Rao and get his thoughts. It's wise to let him cool off a little bit.
Yes, indeed.
Before talking with him. So
because
other games. Oops, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Bill.
Other games tonight from our area teams. Benton Central 0-1 is at 0-1 Seeger. KV, of course, we told you they're looking for their first win on the road. Again this week, they are at 1-0 Wheeler. North White 0-1 is at 1-0 Frontier. And we did have that halftime score where West Central pouring it on against South Newton 68-6. Tri-County, you ask, where are the Cavaliers tonight? Well, they got the night off, but they're getting ready for a long bus ride tomorrow.
This game's a lot closer than the score appears. Fumble goes your way, score's a lot different. How are you going to get back in the second half?
I told the guys we just got to keep playing. Got to play hard. We got to get better every snap. Some things didn't go our way, and we just got to keep playing hard. It's not going to change. It didn't go the way we wanted to, but this half's going to decide pretty much how we do the rest of the season.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck second half.
All right, Adam, thank you very much. And we'll take our final 24/7 Club Fit halftime report timeout. Back with third quarter action after this. You're listening to high school football on the Cage.
If you're looking for a great look and lively conversation, stop by the Soon Salon in downtown Rensselaer. Let owner Lisa Ohanas take care of all your hair care needs. From cuts and colors to fingers and toes, Lisa will have you loving your look. Schedule your appointment by texting Lisa at 219-819-5744. The Soon Salon, located at 126 North Van Rensselaer Street.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
The AmVets Post 102 in Fowler has been serving the community and veterans for the last 17 years. Join us for bingo each Tuesday night and meals every first Friday of the month. This family-friendly post offers everyone an excellent non-smoking option for great times. Join us at 116 East 5th Street in Fowler. The AmVets Post 102 in Fowler wishes all the high school athletes success this season.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
High-quality, personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
High school football on the Cage is brought to you by the Hamstra Group.
All right, ready for third quarter action. Durantalo will kick it off from the middle of the field.
You know, it's great having fresh legs.
Oh, man.
Adam, good job, buddy. Thank you.
Here's the ball fielded by the up man. Oh, ran into his own man.
Ouch.
Holy
That's big
cow.
number 76. That's Pierce Taylor, and he tasted the back of his teammate's uniform right there. Knocked him flat.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That was a collision. You don't normally see that.
Noah
Same colors.
Noah says, what was that license number?
Ball's at the 26-yard line now. First and 10 Bombers leading 26-7 here. Hope you're enjoying your Friday night. Football in a phone booth set for the Bombers. Hickman is under center this time.
Film session's going to be fun with that boy.
Ball handed right up the middle.
Wow.
Whole stack of players, both offense and defense right there.
That's Hessen.
Not much yardage there. Maybe
Kyron Hessen, I believe.
Back to the 27.
Kyron's 20, isn't he?
Well, it sounded like North Newton coach Scott Rao really challenged his group here with coming up big.
That defensive stance right there, you bet.
Bombers again, everybody all along the line of scrimmage. Hickman is under center now. Man in motion, ball pitched to Pinkerman. Nothing doing.
Is that Pinkerman or Wilmington?
I'm sorry, Wilmington. Wilmington got it for maybe a gain of 2.
Looked like Vince Taylor on the stop. Bombers are not sending the quarterback all the way over to get the play in. I think that helps, Bob.
That's a lot of running.
It is.
Third down and about 7 for the Bombers here from the 28-yard line. Hickman goes out to pass, fires it out. It's going to be incomplete.
Should have had that.
Ball was intended for
Kelton Hessen.
Kelton Hessen about the 45-yard line. Fell incomplete.
I don't know if I had a bad angle, but that looked like that was a very catchable ball.
I think the defender kind of stepped right in front, right at the end.
Did he get a
maybe
get a hand on it?
Or maybe
fingertip?
Impaired his vision a little bit. I don't know.
Well, it was behind Hessen, so it could have, yes.
So Hickman will punt it away. Goddard back deep, standing in his own 35.
We haven't seen many punts today.
It's a good kick. Goddard gets it at the 33 to the 40, 45, 50. Still on his feet. Spartans will get great field position inside Bomber territory and played a minute and a half, and the Spartans are in business.
Well, I think you're right, Bill. Whatever the speech was that Scott Rao had, it's kind of like sparked the Spartans here. They look really strong coming out here this second half.
They're going to all gather around their head coach right now on this near sideline, and he's going to give them some last-minute instructions.
Ball's at the 47-yard line of Rensselaer Central. Spartans have it. First down and 10, trailing 26-7. Trying to break a losing streak that dates back to 1993. Spartans in a spread set here, 2 wideouts right with Goddard, the quarterback, goes back to pass. He's being rushed. Now he gets outside. Got good running room. First down and more before he knocked hard out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way from the 48-yard line down to the 36. That's a 12-yard run by Austin Goddard.
Well, he turned that up in a hurry.
Yes, he did.
Showed a lot of nice speed.
Maybe a 13-yard run up to the 35-yard line. First and 10, North Newton. Wide out left, 2 to the right, slot right.
His receivers were covered, so he just took it up. Nice job by Goddard.
Goddard's got it again. Hands it, nope, keeps it himself.
Whoa.
Boy, Regal was right there for the Bombers.
Man, that's a plant. Planted him. Wow. Hey, well, we got a second. I want to give these assistant coaches on both teams just a little bit of, they do such a great job. For the Spartans, it's Doug Belt, Garrett Belt, Adam Cole, TJ Newton, Jake Roush, Eric Scheringa, Brian Stevens, Colt Wagner, and Greg Willis.
You're going to give Willis credit?
You got to give
Oh,
Willis.
man, another plant. And it's Jared Regal again.
Again, yeah.
Regal is right there. He's like, I know that number now. I'm going after number 2.
6'1", 245-pound senior.
On the Bomber staff, their side of the ball, Bob. On the varsity, Brian Zacher, Eric Nowlin, Matt Stevens, Adam Lyons, Doug Hannon, Melvin Wireman, and Hunter Hickman, excuse me.
Third down and long for the Spartans at the 38-yard line of Rensselaer Central. Goddard goes back to pass. A flag goes down first. Legal procedure on the false start, however you want to call it, on the Spartans. So, and walk back 5 more yards outside the 40-yard line to the 43.
I'm going to leave it to you, Bob, next week to talk to Scott Rowell about penalties. I don't want to be close. Look at him down there right now. He's got his hands on his hips, and you could just tell that was
I don't even
not
there he is.
just short of the 50.
Yeah.
He did
Third
not
down
want
and
to see
long.
that flag.
Goddard goes back to pass.
Floats
Fires
it
it
out
deep,
there.
and it's incomplete.
A little bit too much air under that one.
The intended receiver was number 81, Dylan Taylor, at about the 25, but fell incomplete. 4th down and long for the Spartans.
Bombers had a couple guys on coverage that time, including Hickman and Addison Wilmington.
So now let's see if the Spartans will try and boot it away. Bombers don't send anybody back now. So if they want to kick, they don't have to worry about a punt return. Wagner rolls out, and it's going nowhere.
Nope. Bombers had that really sniffed out. He barely got back up to the line of scrimmage.
It looks like the snap is good. It looks like they have time to punt. They just don't.
I'm trying to look and see if they punted last week.
Probably
they might not have had to.
Exactly.
Right. So the Bombers take over at their own 43.
And that's something you can ask Scott Rowell. When you talk to him, Bob, was their intentions to, not punt at all? And is that going to, you thought they were going to give him advantage?
I think you guys can ask that. There's the ball handed off to number 34, Addison Wilmington.
Yep.
Got good yardage up to the midfield stripe.
About 7.
That is interesting, though, guys, because that's a chance to flip the field with a lot of time left in the game. And a turnover here or there, North Newton's right back in it, but now when not punting, it's good field position for Rensselaer.
This is the first time I've seen that happen out of the Scott's second year, third year? Second year.
Second year.
Addison Wilmington.
Wilmington's got it near the first down, not quite. Gets it up to the 48-yard line, 3rd down and short for the Bombers. They lead 26-7 with 8:10 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, the stats we have show no punts from last week.
I was thinking that there wasn't, Bill, but
Of course, when you score 58,
you probably don't have to.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunities where you need to, right?
Bombers just milking the clock all the way down now before they snap the ball. Hickman in shotgun formation. Wilmington's got it.
No,
he lost the ball.
Lost the ball.
Lost.
And
Goddard.
the ball is recovered by the Spartans.
Goddard.
That's Goddard. He's got it inside the 35 to the 34. And the hometown fans have something to cheer about now. Looks like Wilmington just popped that ball and right to Goddard, like he almost shoveled it to him.
Yep.
And now the Spartans are in business at the Rensselaer 35-yard line.
What a return by Goddard even. I mean, like you said, Bob, that's just squirted out right in stride, Goddard right there. And it looks like he probably got it returned back about 25 yards on that.
Inside the 35, about the 34.5-yard line.
Spartans need something to spark this crowd and their team, get their sidelines going. I think they need a score here, Jeff.
That is a medicine that everybody enjoys.
Man in motion for Goddard. Hands it off to Wagner, up the middle. Bulls ahead across the 30 to the 29.
Even with Hessen grabbing the ankle, Wagner was able to get another 3 or 4 yards.
He's hard to bring down. That was Kieran Hessen with the stop, the senior.
Second down and 5 for the Sparties. Goddard in shotgun formation with Wagner flanked to his right now. Slot right, man in motion to the right.
Oh, ball.
There's the ball, another flag goes down.
And guys, if you think about it, Rensselaer on their last 2 possessions, you could say they fumbled twice. They got away with one where the officials said the player was down, and that's an 8-point swing there. So in their last 2 possessions, ball security's been an issue.
Yes.
And that was something carried over from last week that I know Chris Meeks wanted to really get corrected.
Another 5-yard walk-off against the Spartans for illegal procedure. Second down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Goddard surveys the defense. Man in motion. And he'll hand it off to Wagner running the outside. He's being chased by a host of Bombers. Still on his feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Now,
he
good
didn't
play.
Have a chance. That was great defense.
From
by number 20, Kyron Hessen.
There were 6 Bomber defenders when Wagner took his original cut. He just raised his arms. What do I do, Coach?
Yeah.
There was, boy, he had no hole at all. It was just.
There's a flag on the other side. Holding was the indication from the side judge over there. It is. Bombers are going to decline it because of the loss.
The loss was 10 yards back to the 44-yard line.
So good containment. Bombers.
They're going to do a good job on Wagner tonight, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
They frustrated him right there. They really did.
They're fencing him in. That's what they're doing.
Not only is the line holding up at the point of the attack, the backers are getting in there too.
Ball thrown deep, and it's caught.
Oh, good job.
Good catch.
Went up and got it. Number 11, Bob.
That's Taylor.
Wow, Vince Taylor. It was a jump ball, and he went up and got it.
Vince had a good game last week even, guys, and I know that he is a key instrument of this team. And I know Chris Meeks said something about those Taylor kids are pretty good athletes. So
6'2", 195, and boy, he stretched that frame out there because there were defenders in the area.
Yes, there was.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line for the Spartans. About a 26-yard pass play, wasn't it?
Flag. Got a man in motion that something wasn't quite right.
The line judge on the far side has called everything.
He's been a busy guy.
Legal procedure again on the Spartans. They walk 5 yards back. It was about a 26-yard pass play, wasn't it there, I believe, somewhere around there? One at the 44, I thought.
Yep.
Huge play here early in the second half, but the Spartans got to turn it into points now, not more penalties.
First and 15 from the 23-yard line for Goddard. Goddard with a long count now, man in motion again. Keeps it himself, runs right up the middle. Got those penalty yards back and maybe one more.
5:30 to go and counting in the quarter number 3.
26-7. Bombers over North Newton. No scoring this quarter. Second down and 8 at the 16 now for Austin Goddard, who didn't start at quarterback but took over in the first half. Wagner's got it, running their left side. He falls down himself, though.
Again, the Bombers had him cut off at the pass, and he just kind of went down and knee hit the ground.
Yep.
As he was trying to cut back, find a lane. There are no lanes tonight open against these white shirts.
Now back to the original line of scrimmage, third down and 10 at the 18.
Especially when it's number 44 on the other side that the Bombers are containing. So they have done a number on 44.
I'm Colin Wagner. Boy, they have. That's been the key to the game.
The Spartans are going to face that every week. If they can, other team can contain him or not. Goddard running to the left side sweep. Gains up to the 15-yard line, making it 4th down and 7.
What did you hear, Coach Kurtz?
You got to go. I mean, don't you think, Bobby?
Absolutely. They've
Air?
gone for everything so far.
Are you going to run it or are you going to put it up?
I'd say a pass here.
It's been beneficial.
2 wideouts right, 1 left for the Spartans.
And you know Goddard's got a good arm.
Goddard surveying the Bomber defense. Wagner slots out to the left now. Now he comes back to the right. Now he goes in motion to the right side. They throw it out there to him, and he's being...
Oh, he did a good job. He bounced
Yeah,
back.
He did not get it, I don't think.
You don't think he got it?
Nope. Good play by Wagner. Individual effort there on the little bubble screen. First down Bombers. They don't make the yardage. They make 6 out of the 7. So Rensselaer Central will take over with
3:34 on the clock in the 3rd quarter.
That was a good effort by Wagner. He did a nice job to make something out of nothing, and it was close. Just couldn't get that last yard as the Bombers converged.
Rensselaer Central takes over 1st and 10 from the 9-yard line. 26-7. The scores remain the same. Rensselaer Central on top this whole 3rd quarter. Eli Hickman gets the play from Coach Chris Meeks. 21st year as Bomber coach. That's a long time. The way the coaches are these days, you get somebody standing there that long,
no
amazing.
Kidding. Yeah.
Hickman goes back to pass over the middle. Wide open receiver intended for Wilmington. Got a hand on it at the 35, but that's all he could get. Falls incomplete.
Hickman just a little hot with that one.
About a half a yard, just too much.
Boy, the Bombers get wide open on some of those routes.
Because they're so concentrated on the run, they don't expect them to pass, and they get wide open.
Yeah, just a post route right. Excuse
Second
me.
down and long.
Right up the seam and
nothing going there.
It was Addison Wilmington on the run.
Final scores: West Central 68, South Newton 14. West Central goes to 2-0. Bill, write that down for our post game if you would there, please.
It's 68-14.
14, okay.
Yep.
3rd down and 7 for the Bombers, maybe closer to 8. Both teams 1-0 coming off wins last week. Hickman in shotgun formation. Bombers switch offensively. And now the handoff to Wilmington running the right side. He's got a first down and more.
There he goes.
40, 45, 50, 45. He's going to try and be caught. He's going to be caught at about the 20-yard line.
Wow.
Vince Taylor showed his speed. Wilmington had about 10 yards on him.
There's a flag, though, back here at the 44-yard line.
So the Bombers are going to have a first down just a lot further back than what they thought they were going to be.
I'll tell you what, this crew, they haven't missed much, I guess. Seems like they've...
Probably a block in the back where that is spotted at.
Ball's at the...
oh, it's against the Spartans.
Blocking the back on the defensive player?
What?
Maybe.
I've never heard of that before. Have you ever heard of blocking the back on the defense?
If it must be.
Wow.
Anyway, the Bombers will take it. They get it all the way down to... see where the officials spot it now. Down to the 11-yard line, right?
Yep. Because it was at the, believe, 24, 26-yard line. One of those yard lines is where Addison got caught from behind.
Penalties continue to haunt the Spartans.
Bierma right up the middle, and he gets inside the 5. But a flag down.
All right, guys. Put them babies in your pocket now, huh?
Holding on the Bombers. Now one of the Bombers is laying down on the ground. Yeah, we'll take a timeout. 2:13 to go in the third, 26-7 Bombers over North Newton. Back after this, you listen to high school football on the Cage.
Collection of home decor and amazing gifts in downtown Rensselaer, there's the Willow Switch, a unique collection of comforts for all your senses. Shop our inventory and refresh at our gourmet coffee bar. Enjoy the aromas and tastes of coffees, smoothies, and protein shakes with fresh baked cookies, scones, and cinnamon rolls. Learn more at willowswitch.com, find us on Facebook, or call Christy 219-866-7106, or call her cell 219-863-0858.
Rensselaer Bomber football on the Cage is brought to you by Hillcrest Dental.
A little cramp there to one of the Bombers. That's always tough first part of the year.
You act like you know that a lot, don't you?
Oh, boy. Absolutely.
You have about 2 or 3 of those every night, don't you?
Absolutely.
Crawling up out of the easy chair?
Yes.
Going to get a midnight
They
snack?
just
Or
sneak up on you. Bite you. Just put a vice grip on that leg of yours.
Oh, shoot.
The holding call on the Bombers puts it back to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, I think he still needs to go see Chad Pulver, though, Bill.
Without a doubt.
Hey, Chad.
Chad and I are just like this.
Yeah.
You know that. First down and 20 for the Bombers at the 21. Hickman in shotgun formation. Bombers lead 26-7. Nearing the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Man in motion. Hickman rolls out to his right. Looking back over the middle. Eludes one tackler, then he gets hauled down at the line of scrimmage.
He just ducked.
Another flag goes down.
Oh, come on, guys. You can call one every play if you really want.
Holding on the Bombers?
You know what? Sometimes the crew will just
take over.
Yeah. I think we got that instance right here.
Another holding penalty on the Bombers.
Oh.
I haven't seen a game with this many penalties.
There
for
is a lot.
The 33-yard line. First down and 32.
Good time to remind you guys, tonight's officials are brought to you by 3D Machine Shop of Goodland, providing quality precision CNC machining, mill tuning, Swiss tuning, water jet, and laser detail cutting.
See, I'm glad our director knows what to do.
And Bierma down the right sideline. Hickman's pass batted away at about the 5-yard line, incomplete. Shedrow with the defense there. Second down and 32. Bombers
action has slowed down. About ready for another flag here probably on this play.
Let's hope not.
Bombers finally get into their formation here. Everybody whispering the play to each other. Hickman in shotgun formation. Now a flag goes down again.
Yep. That's going to be against the Spartans encroachment on the right side of the line. I saw that one.
Instead of second and 32, it's second and 27. Offsides on the Spartans.
I guarantee you that's over 10 and over 100 yards.
Oh,
on
easily.
these Spartans.
Easily.
Second and 27 from the 28. Hickman in shotgun formation. He'll hand it off to Hessen running the right side.
Nice sweep.
And he gets some of that yardage back inside the 15. Down to the 14-yard line.
He got outside with it, and he had a little escort there. That's the way those sweeps are supposed to work.
Third down now and about
13
14.
Yeah, I'd
13
say
to 14.
Yeah.
Nelson got a little banged up. He kind of limped off.
Cramps are getting him.
That was the other one, Bobby. Kyron.
Kelton.
Yeah, Kyron's the one that was cramping.
Oh.
Number 20.
Gotcha.
Pitch sweep. A good run. Nope, and he stops.
And then there was a face mask, I bet. And that was Addison Wilmington, tackled by number 54 for the Spartans.
Going to be another walk-off against North Newton, I believe, right?
It was face mask for certain, as the referee indicated. Sideline judge called that.
Holding on the Bombers and a face mask on the Spartans. So the penalties offset.
So they'll replay third.
Third down again from the 13-yard line. 14-yard line, I should say.
Yeah, there you go.
Third and long from the 14. Referees loving to throw the flags this quarter.
We're just now at 40 seconds here in the third quarter. Play clock is down to 13 and counting.
Hickman telling Wilmington what to do here. Flank to his left now on third and long. Man in motion.
Bierma has
Bierma's got it, and he's going to get close to the first down.
I'd say he did get the first down, but he's about a yard short of the goal. He was trying. So that should do.
Fourth down, there's a first down and goal.
Should be first and goal. They're going to let the clock run out.
So at the end of 3, Rensselaer Central 26, North Newton 7. You're listening to high school football on the Cage.
This is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
High school football on the Cage is brought to you by the Hamstra Group.
All right, Bob Kurtz, Adam Kurtz, Bill K., Jeff Gastineau back in North Newton. Dick Gilbert Field, 26-7. Bombers leading North Newton. Bill, you're going to take it away from here now.
All right, Bob. The Bombers will be faced with a fourth and real short here.
Going to the north end of the field.
Pitch and this Bierma, and he's going to get in the end zone. It looked like he got in the end zone.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Noah Bierma takes the pitch, and what was that, Jeff?
Two yards.
2 yard?
Yep.
In the first play of the fourth quarter, the Bombers strike again. 11:54 to be exact. Bierma's second rushing touchdown on the game.
Two-point conversion here. Or
kick.
Extra point. Yeah.
So Hickman on the kick.
It's good. Giving the score 33-7, 11:54.
Well, it's not like the Spartans haven't had their chances, but they haven't taken advantage of any of them. And it's another Bomber blowout.
That's 4 straight touchdowns now. North Newton's only
score came in the first quarter,
yeah,
right?
3:26 to go. They actually did grab a lead short-lived.
Hey, our next broadcast on the cage will be Thursday night. The Coach's Cage program from Mount Hood Pizza and Grill in Rensselaer. 6 o'clock start. Make sure you come out and join us.
Grab some pizza.
And Philly cheesesteak. All the good stuff there Craig Davison cooks up for you guys.
We'll hear the coach's comments brought to you by Arnie's Pizza after the game. And you guys have any play of the game brought to you by Clark's Cutting Edge or player of the game in mind from Talbert's Manufacturing? Might be tough in a game like this.
A little tougher than last week, that's for
sure.
Last week it kind of jumped out at you. Made our life easy.
You know, I think that down by contact call, that was
on the fumble.
That was potentially a fumble where the officials looked kind of confused. You could almost, I know that's not a glamorous play of the game, but
it was a big one, wasn't it?
It was.
Here's the onside kick, fielded nicely by the Spartans at their own 43-yard line. That's where they take over.
Kale Ellinger, very alert and grabbed that one.
It's 33-7 Bombers just underway in the fourth quarter.
Now the Spartans need some success here just to get some momentum for next week.
Unfortunately, they say that a lot when they play Rensselaer.
Yeah.
At the end of the game.
I'm going to put a name out there, guys. Jared Regals had a nice game.
Yes, he has.
Sure has.
He's the leading candidate for me so far. Here's an inside reverse.
Ooh. Oh, boy.
Oh, my
Wagner's
gosh.
got it still on his feet.
That was maybe the toughest run of Wagner night tonight. He bounced off 3 would-be tacklers.
You're right, Bill. Man.
Tough tackles.
Oh, my gosh. Spun out one, then continue to pound himself right into the next Bomber player.
Hickman finally made the tackle at the 49-yard line. Gain of 8 for Wagner.
Boy, that is effort right there.
He split out wide now as Goddard lonely in the backfield now. Now Wagner in motion. Wagner's got it.
Oh, nice
nowhere.
job. Again, that was 63 for the Bombers. Right there, just playing the defensive end. Just contained.
That's Jacob Groh, senior 6'1", 200-pound lineman.
He contained Wagner on that handoff. He was there 2 yards into the backfield and waiting for Wagner. Nice
Third
job.
down and 6 at the 47-yard line. Now man in motion is Taylor. Inside handoff to Wagner. Spins free. Gets a little bit of yardage back to the 49-yard line of Rensselaer Central, making it 4th down and about 2 to go for North Newton.
10:30 on the clock and counting.
Spartans taking their time, breaking the huddle in shotgun formation is Goddard. Wideouts 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Wagner splits to the left now. Goddard goes back, fires it out. It's caught by Taylor. Good for a first down at the 43. That's a gain of 6.
Goddard really
little
threaded the
right.
needle, didn't
he? Slant right.
Wow.
What a pass that was.
That was a bullet.
So you think the Spartans have found a new quarterback this week or not?
It's helped. Believe me, it's helped because he's had some guys open. Good defense, though, on the Bombers at times, too, but he's throwing the ball really well, Bill.
You think they'll continue to go to him next week?
You know what? I think it even helps get Wagner more open looks. He's got it again. Some tough yardage inside the tackles, but probably about a 4 or 5 yard gain there.
Up to the 40-yard line from the 43, 3-yard pickup.
You remember
Second
back
and
to
7.
the start of this game, Wagner was, he wasn't getting anywhere when he was taking the snaps.
I was seeing some highlights this week of number 34 of the Chicago Bears. And right now, Colin Wagner is just running like Walter Payton there. Just going the second, the third. Even if he does get hit, he spins out, he keeps moving.
Goddard goes back to pass, looking to his left, being rushed. And now he's being
there it
slammed
is.
down the ground by Jared Regal. That was not a penalty. I'm sorry.
Are they going to call a horse collar there?
I don't. Didn't look like it to me.
All right. These guys are too flag happy.
That was a great play by Regal. Regardless if he gets a penalty, that was a great play. Sacked him for about a 3-yard loss, but they're going to call.
They're going to call a horse collar.
Wow. I didn't think he got into the shirt collar.
I'm with you guys. I don't think so.
So that's
I've asked the penalty. I hear Bomber assistant coach Eric Nyland say they may have changed the rules on that. I don't know. We'll ask Coach Meeks about that.
But anyway, it's a first down for the Spartans, which is
15-yard walk-up down to the 30-yard line of the Bombers.
And Scott Rowell saying, "Thank goodness I have something going in my favor with the flag."
Goddard in shotgun formation. Rolls to his left, swings it out there.
Number 81.
And the pass is caught by Dylan Taylor.
As this early into the season, is it too early to think of maybe if you're North Newton, you really can't? This game's out of reach. Do you take Wagner out to keep some tread on the tires? Seriously, he's taking some really tough hits. Same with Goddard there on that sack play.
Well,
7-yard gain on that pass and catch. Taylor and man in motion, hands it off to Wagner up the middle. I don't think Wagner would want to come out.
No, that's number one, because considering last year he was their leading offensive guy at 1,400 yards, he just took a beating and kept on ticking, you know. I think he enjoys the thing of, you know, I don't mind getting hit, but I'm going to see how many yards and how many people I'm going to carry with me.
First down, Spartans at the 20 after that run by Wagner up the middle. Now he splits out to the right now. Goddard runs it right up the middle himself. Gets plowed under.
Nice job by
number 48, right?
Yep.
For the Bombers.
Yep.
He was not fooled one bit.
It was that
Ryan Stokes with a nice hit.
Yep. Ryan's done some good the last couple weeks.
Scooped up the fumble and scored last week.
Yep.
Second down and 10 for the Spartans.
Good read, though, by Ryan Stokes. Playing
7:25 to go, 33-7 Bombers over North Newton. Goddard, long count. Man in motion. Swings it out to
Wagner.
He's got it, and he's going to go into the end zone for the 20-yard swing pass from Goddard to Wagner. And the Spartans score their second touchdown of the game at the 7:15 mark. It's 33-13.
He just, when he gets it, he doesn't waste any time getting north and south. He just, in this case, hitting south into the end zone. How nice it was just for him to just grab that thing, and had some nice blocking downfield, which they needed to score like this. And with the extra point coming up here.
Durantolo trying to put the point after. And guess what? Another flag goes down.
And they're going to go back 5 yards. Oh, encroachment on the Bombers this time. Do you want to move it in a couple yards?
Nah. And they are, and then they're going to go for 2. That's what they're going to do.
With Wagner coming back?
Yes, he is.
Thought he was going to get a break?
No break. Another score. Frontier beats North White 30-22.
Okay.
Spartans going for 2 right here. Goddard under center. Hand off to Wagner. He fumbles it. Now it's Goddard's got it. Throws it in the end zone.
Good.
And it's caught for the 2-point conversion.
Who caught that?
That is number 13, right?
Yep, 13.
All right. That would be
Kate Ellinger.
Yep.
Ellinger got the 2-point conversion on the botched play. So we're going to take a timeout here. 33-15. Bombers over North Newton. Back after this. You listen to high school football on the Cage.
This is Mark Legler from VEN Enterprises. We have been your local honor box and vending machine provider for 20 years. We provide no-cost, hassle-free snack and vending service in all of northern Indiana and west central Illinois. For a snack box or vending machine to be brought to your place of business, please call 219-261-2484. Family owned since 2000, we would love to provide our service to you.
High school football on the Cage is brought to you by the Hamstra Group.
Well, a nice little touchdown drive there by the Spartans. Makes it 33-15, 7:15 to go. Bombers leading North Newton.
Aided by a penalty, no less.
Yeah, for the first time.
Kind of a questionable call, the horse collar.
But like I said, Scott, Rao was probably glad to see that it went in his favor.
So now Duranlo will kick from the 40. See if he tries an onside kick. Bombers have 8 guys within 20 yards of the ball here. And it is an onside kick. Bounces around, and it's going to be loose on the ground. The Bombers get it.
Boy.
It squirted free from the first pile, squirted back to the Bombers, and they got it at the 30.
Kelton Hessen is the one that covered up the ball for the Bombers.
That was a good onside kick, and the Spartans had a chance.
It just squibbled and squirted around and it went 30 yards before Hessen got a hold of it.
Ball's at the 30-yard line for the Bombers. Now you know they just want to eat some clock here. Still a beautiful, cool night for football.
Oh, this is the kind of weather I enjoy.
You would.
Hey, do a lot of things with this.
Hickman goes out to his left, running, going to keep it himself. Ran a lot of yards for not many.
He got more than what you think.
He got it up to the 35-yard line, maybe a gain of 5.
Good 5 yards.
Second down and 5.
Looks good, especially when you were rolling out for a pass play and kind of covered up pretty good defensively.
Now the Bombers just going to burn the 40-second clock here. They haven't varied out of their football in the phone booth set very often tonight. Ball handed off to the right side. Short gain.
I think that was Addison Wilmington.
Eli Hickman has not had to run the ball very much tonight.
Nope.
Wilmington with the carry. Gain of 1. 3rd and 4 for the Bombers.
Boy, I'd like to see the Bombers take this momentum into conference play and beat these big schools. Get a good start.
Even though.
Now that doesn't count in the conference standings, right?
No, because it's actually
crossover.
It's crossover, so that doesn't count.
But they still have to play 2 crossover teams in their conference, and then they play 4 other ones.
Handoff right up the middle.
Oh.
And a good run by.
Is that Ramirez? Or
we haven't seen that. That was number 38.
No, that's
Lorenzo Ramirez.
Ramirez, yes.
Good gain up to the 49-yard line. First down, Bombers.
Got some face full of grass in his helmet, on his face mask. Nice
Bombers will eat another 40 seconds off the clock here. And
nice run by Lorenzo Ramirez.
One of those duo numbers on this Bomber team. Plays line and backfield.
And he's a middle linebacker even.
Inside handoff.
Hessen.
Goes up to Kelton Hessen. Runs right up the middle to the 43. Gain of 8. Second down and 2.
Under 5 minutes now to go in the contest.
That's what you want to do. Grind the clock.
Absolutely. And there's just nothing the defense can do about it besides just try and stop them here. Bombers in great position. Second down and 2 at the 43. Hickman lets that clock wind down. Now a man in motion. He will keep it himself for a first down. Number 51 On the stop there, that's Trevor Anderson on the stop for the Spartans.
You know, guys, what has impressed me in both of these first 2 games that we've called here is how well conditioned these teams are for early in the season.
Yes, they are.
You don't see anybody huffing and puffing out there.
It's because they practice all summer.
I think it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something, because the same thing last week with KV, and
they just practice all the time. The start of the school year used to be tough, 2-a-days, but now they don't do that anymore. Hickman will keep it himself, still on his feet across the 30.
He beat a blitz coming. Wagner came hard with it, right up tackle, but Hickman got right, blew by him.
Guys, what do you do if you're North Newton? You lost every game you played against the Bombers since 1993, and you're really not competitive. What can you do?
I wouldn't say they're not competitive, Bob. It's just I think the thing is, year in, year out, they're just one, maybe 2 men better than right now with the Spartans. And it makes a difference if you're, know the program well. Scott Rouse only been here 2 years. Chris Meeks 21 years. So these kids are taught right from the middle school era.
Hickman going deep, wide open receiver,
wide open,
and it's caught for a touchdown by Kelton Hessen.
For 29 yards.
29-yard pass from Hickman to Hessen.
3:27 on the clock. So nice drive by the Bombers. Scores 39, going for the extra point.
Bomber coaching staff packing up. They've seen enough. Man, oh man. We're going to go down there and celebrate on the field.
Post-game report will be brought to you by Rensselaer BP by the River. We'll have Chris Meeks on afterwards for the coach's comments. Try Arnie's Pizza. The Clark's Cutting Edge play the game. You guys still haven't. You guys got to put on your thinking caps for that one. And then I think we know who our Talbot Manufacturing player of the game is. We'll try to speak with him on the field after the game.
I agree with you on Jared Regal. I mean, that's a good pick. I mean, he got that one penalty. That he was still right there. He's in the hunt for a lot of plays defensively.
If you talk to him, you got to ask him about stepping in the hole last week, though, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
I want to hear that.
Yeah.
I might bring it up, but he's very large and very
fast. I was going to say, that'd be something that I should be asking instead of Adam. I mean,
I'm pretty squirmy, but I don't know if I could get away.
I don't want to see Adam in the ground in a hole, Kurtz. Man, you're asking a lot from your son. That's terrible. Jeez.
Any thoughts for the play of the game, though, fellas?
I don't know. Billy?
One of those long passes from Hickman.
I'm looking at my scorecard. The real long ones didn't score. Hickman has thrown 2. He threw a 10-yarder to Bierma, and then this one here, the 29-yarder. But the game kind of is in the books already. You hate to call that your play of the game.
Here's Goddard up the middle to the 25. Gets knocked down at the 28.
I mean, the biggest difference in this game is the Bombers' ability to shut down Colin Wagner completely. I don't know what his totals are, but whatever he's got, they're awfully hard-earned.
So we've decided on our player of the game to be Jared Regal. Is that what you're saying?
I think that it's my voice.
Yep.
All right.
And then play of the game. We got to come up with those guys. So,
last week special teams was a liability for Rensselaer, and I don't think it's been that way today. Now North Newton's not punted, but special teams hasn't been an issue here tonight for Rensselaer.
Nope, not at all. Here's the ball loose on the ground. They dig for it. North Newton recovers.
And I could be wrong. I've been behind a big metal sheet most of the game here, but North Newton just has turnover on downs, correct?
Yeah, there's been no.
Yeah.
They haven't thrown an interception nor fumble.
Nor fumble.
So they're going to win the turnover battle and still get beat by 25 points.
Goddard goes back to pass, rolling to his left, looking, got all day, fires it deep and over the head of Taylor at about the 50-yard line.
Just too much mustard on that one.
So, score is still 40-15. Bombers over North Newton with 2:41 left to go in the game. South Bend, Washington at Kankakee Valley next Friday night on the Cage. Dedication to the new field up there at KB. It's moved over to where the tennis courts used to be. Incomplete pass to Taylor. Makes it 4th down.
You know, I'm going to nominate here the Bombers' 3rd touchdown, because this game was still kind of opened up to either side. It was 14-7 Rensselaer favor, but Addison Wilmington broke off that 18-yard
Oh, the
run.
jet sweep, yes.
Yeah, if you guys remember that.
Yes, I do.
And that made it 20-7. The 2 touchdown bulge there has just been.
Whoa. Wagner almost.
Has that thing come down yet?
Yeah,
No.
it came down the wrong way, boy.
Wow, that was the highest. That was probably about the height of those lights.
Yeah, but it didn't go anywhere. It went straight up in the air and right back down.
Maybe that's why they're not punting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So the Bombers will have it. Let's see if the starters stay in there. Ball's at the North Newton 31-yard line.
They probably will, because don't they have a JV game coming up?
Couldn't tell you.
Anyways, guys, that's my.
I like that.
We'll go with that, Bill.
All right.
Play of the game, Madison Wilmington's.
We'll talk about that during the post-game show. Sponsored by Rensselaer BP. Ball handed right up the middle. Not much yardage there.
That was Addison Wilmington.
Gained it up to the 29-yard line. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Just about 2 minutes to go in this one. 40-15. Well in control of the Rensselaer Bombers.
So they
Bobby,
probably won't have to
punt
this.
You don't end this. You weren't hinting on ending this series, were you? When you say, what do you do? If
No,
you're North Newton?
not at all. Here's Hickman's got it. Just got to be competitive. For one, they got to get back to being competitive, which they aren't right now with the Bombers.
You got to find.
Okay, but look at what they are doing. Look what they did this first year under Scott.
Right.
They were co-champ runner-ups.
Right.
In their conference.
And they are.
Then they were champs last year.
And they're probably the big.
They're the big
favorite
this year. Absolutely.
So
But I'm saying about the
but
Bombers
about
playing
this-
North Newton.
Yeah. I don't know.
And
How
there's
you-
Wilmington
wow.
in
He's
for
gonna-
the not touchdown inside the 5.
With the minute
He's had a pretty
6.
good game today
He has.
too. So now the referee is saying, let's wind the clock, boys, and first down and goal for the Bombers.
I would do the kneel act, right?
You would
That
think
would be a good call, Jeff.
that would be a good play. Bombers. Hickman will let
I
the clock.
think he will. Right under center.
And to
Yes,
take
he
a knee.
does. Very nice.
And that should do it, right?
Yep.
It's under 40, right?
Yep.
Final score is the Rensselaer Central Bombers 40, North Newton 15.
Before we go to the break, Adam's going to try to get the response from our player of the game. And that's brought to you by Talbers, isn't it?
Player of the game is Talbert. Somebody's got it over there.
You should have it.
No, Bill's got it.
Okay.
Talbert's Manufacturing. Nothing better between the road and the load. proud to support high school sports. Talbert Manufacturing.
So we'll get that here shortly.
Yeah, Adam's down there. The players are shaking hands here. Jared Regal's the first one out. So
Yes, he is. Man,
That'd be good.
perfect.
Grab him right now. So get a chance to. And we do. Got a chance.
take it
All right,
away,
guys,
Adam.
I got the Talbert Manufacturing Player of the Game, Jared Regal. Jared, great game. You wreaked havoc on North Newton tonight. Injured last week. How'd you come back this week?
You know, I just had a sprained ankle from falling in the hole coming back from halftime last game, and I just taped it up and worked on it. You know, I'm good to go for next week.
Were you satisfied with your play inside tonight? It seemed like you were in the backfield quite a bit.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty good, but, I mean, you can always get better.
What did you think about that horse collar call?
I mean, I didn't think it was a horse collar, but, I mean, I'm not going to argue with the ref.
Hey, congrats on a great game, and good luck in the rest of the season. Good luck. Nice job on the win tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's our Talbert Manufacturing Player of the Game, Jared Regal.
All right. There you go.
All right, now we take a timeout.
Yes, sir.
Take our first post-game timeout. Come back with more. You're listening to the high school football game of the week here on the Cage.
For over 60 years, Hamster Group has helped build America. In 1958, a small Northwest Indiana builder began constructing homes. Through the years, by following the motto, quality and integrity you can depend on, Hamster Group has grown. Today, Hamster Group's associated around the country with homes, schools, shopping malls, churches, medical buildings, and more. So for your next project, large or small, and quality and integrity you can depend on, call 219-956-3111 and speak with the experts at Hamster Group.
Anders Water Conditioning in downtown Rensselaer is here for all of your water supplies and softening needs. At Anders, we sell and rent water softeners, water coolers, and have all of your bottled water and salt needs too. Call Chuck to set up your consultation today. 219-866-7430. Anders Water Conditioning, family owned since 1991.
If you're looking for a great look and lively conversation, stop by the Soon Salon in downtown Rensselaer. Let owner Lisa Ohanas take care of all your hair care needs. From cuts and colors to fingers and toes, Lisa will have you loving your look. Schedule your appointment by texting Lisa at 219-819-5744. The Soon Salon, located at 126 North Van Rensselaer Street.
This is Mark Legler from VEN Enterprises. We have been your local honor box and vending machine provider for 20 years. We provide no-cost, hassle-free snack and vending service in all of northern Indiana and west central Illinois. For a snack box or vending machine to be brought to your place of business, please call 219-261-2484. Family owned since 2000, we would love to provide our service to you.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
The Hamstra Group presents high school football on 3KG, The Cage. The post-game show brought to you by Rensselaer BP.
All right, welcome back to the Rensselaer BP post-game show.
Rensselaer BP by the river for every gallon of gas. at the Bomber Pump. 2 cents goes towards Rensselaer Athletic Department. That's a heck of a deal.
Absolutely. What do you got there for us, Billy?
All right. 3 scores in the first quarter went like this. Noah Bierma for the Bombers broke into the end zone first on a 2-yard run. Just 8:54 still on the clock in the first quarter. Bombers went for 2, pass failed, so they took a 6-0 lead. Spartans answered, though, with 3:26 to go in quarter number 1. Vince Taylor hauled in a 36-yard pass from Colin Wagner, and Elijah Durilu's kick gave the Spartans their one and only lead of the game at that point, 7-6. Bombers, less than 3 minutes after that, though, answered with an Eli Hickman 4-yard run. Addison Wilmington converted the 2-yard conversion with a run, and the Bombers were up 14-7 for the last score in the first quarter. Bombers tacked on 2 second quarter scores to kind of break this thing open, and it started with Addison Wilmington's 18-yard jet sweep run. The run failed on the conversion, and the Bombers stretched that lead to 20-7 and really never looked back from there. One more score in the first half with 36 seconds to go. Bierma hauled in a 10-yard pass from Hickman. Run failed on the conversion, and the Bombers went into the break 26-7. In the third quarter, there was no scoring, but the Bombers got the first points in the second half early in the first play of the fourth quarter. 11:54 to go in the game, and it was Bierma again, a 3-yard run this time. Hickman, Bombers went to the point after kick here in the second half, and Eli Hickman kicked it through, making it 33-7. North Newton then got back into the offensive swing of things with a nice 20-yard pass to Colin Wagner from Austin Goddard. And Goddard had threw the 2-yard conversion pass to Cade Allinger, and North Newton closed the gap to 33-15. That was with 7:15 to go in the game. And then 3:27 left. It was an Eli Hickman to Kelton Hessen 29-yard pass for the final points of the game. Hickman's point after kick made it 40-15, and that's your final here tonight. Another big Bomber victory here at North Newton. We're going to take a timeout and come back with Coach's comments. Again, you are listening to high school football on 3KG The Cage.
For over 60 years, Hamster Group has helped build America. In 1958, a small Northwest Indiana builder began constructing homes. Through the years, by following the motto, quality and integrity you can depend on, Hamster Group has grown. Today, Hamster Group's associated around the country with homes, schools, shopping malls, churches, medical buildings, and more. So for your next project, large or small, and quality and integrity you can depend on, call 219-956-3111 and speak with the experts at Hamster Group.
Anders Water Conditioning in downtown Rensselaer is here for all of your water supplies and softening needs. At Anders, we sell and rent water softeners, water coolers, and have all of your bottled water and salt needs too. Call Chuck to set up your consultation today. 219-866-7430. Anders Water Conditioning, family owned since 1991.
If you're looking for a great look and lively conversation, stop by the Soon Salon in downtown Rensselaer. Let owner Lisa Ohanas take care of all your hair care needs. From cuts and colors to fingers and toes, Lisa will have you loving your look. Schedule your appointment by texting Lisa at 219-819-5744. The Soon Salon, located at 126 North Van Rensselaer Street.
This is Mark Legler from VEN Enterprises. We have been your local honor box and vending machine provider for 20 years. We provide no-cost, hassle-free snack and vending service in all of northern Indiana and west central Illinois. For a snack box or vending machine to be brought to your place of business, please call 219-261-2484. Family owned since 2000, we would love to provide our service to you.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
The Hamstra Group presents high school football on 3KG, The Cage. The post-game show brought to you by Rensselaer BP.
Well, after a long deliberation, Mr. Bill, I think we've kind of come up with our play of the game, haven't we?
I think we have. I think it was early this week. It happened in the middle of the second quarter, but it stretched what was a close game into a little bit of a breathing room for the Bombers, and a nice run by Addison Wilmington. He ran hard all night.
Yes,
Bombers,
he did.
as usual, they had a fistful of guys that ran hard, but boy, that was a key touchdown. Break off that 18-yarder midway through the second quarter and stretch it to, a 2-score lead, and the Bombers never looked back from there. You know what was also key, Jeff, was just their ability. They did have a turnover, but it really didn't hurt them here today like it did. The turnovers really hampered them last week.
You definitely.
And the penalties, they were just a little bit more on it than the Spartans. The Spartans had too many miscues, and the Bombers did not. They whether it was concentration or what, but they were able to, the penalties didn't hurt them.
So our play of the game is Addison Wilmington on that third scoring drive. That's brought to you by Clark's Cutting Edge, enhancing properties and exceeding expectations. And, hey, Addison did exceed expectations on that jet sweep on that play there and got into the end zone. How nice and how neat that was for the Bombers to do that. So just a good, like you said, a good performance by the Bombers, who put together some things. And also I think they took advantage of the penalties too and made them count, when they needed to. I'm sure there was some plays that they wish they would have had, that happened penalty-wise for the Bombers, but just I'm sure Scott Rowell will be not so happy when we talk to him again for Thursday, but they got a whole week to polish everything up and get ready for their next game.
And that'll be a tough one too, North Judson. That's a little bit of a rivalry still here. There's a lot of rivalries in this area,
Yes.
and that will be one brought back. I think I saw Judson won their opener, so they're going to come in, and this will be a good test for the Spartans, see if they can bounce back. And to do that, they've got to control the penalties. Or otherwise, you just, against anybody, you're going to be under the 8 ball.
Yes, you are. Well, next is our coach's comments. That's brought to you by Arnie's Pizza across from St. Joe College. Meet you at Arnie's. And we're joined by Chris Meeks. And congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, but when I was walking up, I swear I thought I heard Bill Kay talking about penalties, which means he's talking about us.
Not tonight, brother. Not tonight, Coach.
We had a few. And, again, we got to get those things cleaned up. But nice win. Anytime coming over here, great crowd, great environment, beautiful night for football. Good football game, and we pulled away late, but pleased to get out of here with a win.
Coach, you mentioned that, and we kid about it, but I think your ability to just be disciplined tonight. You had one turnover, I think, but you cleaned up so much, from last week. You took advantage of the of the penalties that North Newton, was not disciplined on, and you guys didn't have any that hurt you that bad.
We did better. We still had some silly penalties, though. I mean, when we watch film, especially on that drive going, to the south end zone where we got our 33rd point or whatever, we were inside the 10 facing a 1st and 10, and the next thing you know, we're 1st and 33. And that can't happen, especially when you get in Hoosier Conference play. So that, again, we're going to be evaluating film and just making sure kids are learning what you can and can't do, and that can't happen. To the kids' credit, they converted on it, and we ended up scoring. But that's something that can't happen, and that was frustrating. A lot of positives tonight, though. I really felt like the best thing tonight was that last drive we put together. North Newton cut it to 20, had momentum on their side, and we put together a nice time-consuming drive. Ran the ball very effectively, mixed a play-action pass in there, and they were bringing 11 at us, and that was nice to see us do that. That was our best drive of the year, and that one feels good walking away tonight with that drive.
Boy, was your defense swarming, too.
Yeah.
You did not let Colin Wagner get out there and do what Colin Wagner likes to do. I mean, he earned some really tough yards, but overall, you guys just had him boxed in.
Yeah, he's tough. And, North Newton, I liked their philosophy coming in. Every play goes through 44's hands. And, he's going to have something to say about every play. And I thought he played very well first half. I thought defensively we did a great job. We'd get them in 3rd and 4th and long, and then I'll be darned, they'd convert a pass and get out of it. And I know Zachary was going nuts over on the sideline. But Coach Zachary got things simmered down, talked at halftime, made some adjustments, and they went to number 2, who I thought was a pretty good quarterback too, guys. But yeah, 44 is a special athlete. He stays low to the ground, runs hard, and does a very nice job for their offense. But he's not the only athlete they have, that's for sure. They've got some nice receivers, and like I said, two look good at quarterback.
Some big passes again, second week in a row from Eli Hickman. Boy, he's really putting it on the money here so far.
He is, and I think once we get all our weapons back, I think he'll even be more of a passing threat. Yeah, we feel like we can pass at any time, especially if teams want to load 8, 9, 10, 11 guys in the box. And it's just when we choose to do so. And he hit some nice passes, missed a couple, and he wished would have had him back, especially the one to Wilmington here where he was open. But, Eli is a student of the game. He'll study it, and he'll make himself better, and next time he won't miss that pass. But, yeah, he did hit some big ones tonight and also runs the ball very effectively too. Nice dual-threat quarterback, good decision maker, and we're glad he's on our side.
Thought, what helped him a lot in this passing game, I noticed this week maybe more than last week, maybe just because of our angle, but your route running, your receivers run really some good routes, get themselves open.
They do, and I'm glad to hear you say that because that's something our coaches work on all the time. And Coach Nallen works with our offensive backs and line, and he takes great pride in that. And he's always constantly harping. It's the little things, and little thing like running a very good crisp route, breaking when you're supposed to, and running through the route is a key. Our quarterback's going to deliver the ball, but you got to make sure you are where you need to be. But I'm glad you pointed that out because that is true.
Chris, did you see the thing with special teams did you have an idea that Wagner would be throwing like he did? It looked like he was going to punt. He did the rugby style things.
Yeah.
It looked like at the beginning it just kind of coming. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but it just kind of.
Let me help you out, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yeah, it gave me and the coaching staff a terrible migraine in the first half, and you just brought it back again.
I'm sorry, but it just.
No, you are correct. You are correct. And the thing is, yes, we knew they were going to do it. But again, we've got some guys out, and we've got some guys playing some positions that they weren't playing in June and July. So we've had a week or two to kind of groom them, really a week, to kind of groom them into this role. And, they didn't have the learning curve in June and July. So I think we have them in position to make plays. They just a little gun shy in terms of being aggressive and making those plays. And give North Newton credit. They converted. And, it's a situation that we'll work hard on that. But as we get our guys back next week, I think you'll see some changes in that, and we'll get back to our old defense. But, I give our coaches a lot of credit on the defensive side. I thought they were very well prepared for this team tonight. I thought we kept 44 in check. Their swing passes out there and the trips formation caused us a few fits. But other than that, I thought we did a nice job of keeping the running game in check.
Coach, I was really impressed with both teams, actually. Your conditioning for week 2. You guys are going hard all 4 quarters.
We are, and both teams have a lot of guys going both ways. That wasn't the intent when we started in August. I mean, we'd hoped to have more guys going one way, but as it turned out, with some guys out, we've got a lot of guys going both ways, and, gut check time. And, one of the big things that helps is the weather. It's not 95 degrees during the day and hot and humid and sticky. I mean, it's a beautiful night for football. And, you're right. I mean, I think our kids showed a lot of grit the last 2 weeks with great conditioning, and I didn't feel like we were wearing down in the fourth quarter again tonight, very similar to last week.
What do you think now heading next week? A big trip in the Hoosier Conference play over to Western. I know it doesn't count for conference, but I'm sure you'd like to continue this momentum.
Yeah, I love our schedule from the standpoint, week in, week out, it's extremely challenging. And you look at our first 3 games, we play 4A, Kankakee Valley. We play 2A, a much improved North Newton team over the last 5-6 years. And then we play 4A Western at their place. And you're going into an inferno there. Western arguably is a top 10 4A school. You look at their offensive and defensive lines, we're going to be matching up against 260 to 280 across the front. And I'm not sure we even have a 200-pounder on our roster. But, it'll be a tough challenge. But you're going to see some of those type of teams in the tournament too. So we got to be able to, deal with that. And we'll study hard. We'll prepare for them and, see what we can do. I like our kids. And I think we'll go there, compete well, and hopefully we can walk out of there with a win.
Coach, congratulations on another big victory here for the Bombers tonight. Go get them next week.
All right, thanks, guys.
Victorious coach Chris Meeks of the Rensselaer Central Bombers, 40-15 winners here tonight, pulling away and really putting this thing in a win column early, Jeff. Mid-second quarter, they pounded 3 touchdowns and just never looked back.
No, that's the one thing that that Chris kept doing was actually keep putting the pressure on the other team. And as he said, that drive really, their last touchdown, just kind of emphasized what they want to do. Just continue to pound it and get it into the end zone to make that score tougher for the other team to even try to come back from. So good job on that. And that coach's comments, again, is brought to you by Arnie's Pizza across from St. Joseph's College. Meet you at Arnie's, and they do have some delicious food. So
got another score from you guys. The North Judson defeated Casta tonight, 46-0.
Okay.
So they'll roll in here 2-0 next week.
Yep.
Trying to get an update on KV, but no response yet. So
North Newton is what the Bombers did today. They didn't give them a chance because North Newton is one of those teams.
Yeah, you're right.
They've got weapons, and you could see where they could score in a hurry.
I mean, it was great to see the Bombers score first, but they took advantage of I agree with you guys. I think it was an ill-advised situation of a pass there that Colin Wagner did to one of the receivers. And, I mean, only 5 yards when you needed, 12 to get a first down. So, that they came back, though. I was surprised how North Newton came back, took the lead, but Rensselaer just kept pounding, and it kept it going. So,
all right. That's going to do it, guys. All right?
That sounds good, Bubby.
Thank you.
All right, 40-15 in favor of Rensselaer Central. The Bombers move to 2-0. North Newton drops to 1-1. I'd like to thank all the sponsors for making high school football possible tonight on the cage. And Adam Kurtz for all his tremendous work down here, going up and down the steps.
Up and down the steps.
Good thing for good young legs.
And Bill Kay, Jeff Gastineau, Adam Kurtz, Bob Kurtz, to greet you at the Coach's Cage program Thursday at 6 from Mount Hood Pizza and Grill. So long, everybody.
Jasper County Recovery House would like to remind you that hope and freedom from life-controlling addictions is possible. Their proven residential recovery program for adults 18 and over focuses on total life transformation. Their strong faith-based approach offers spiritual, academic, and vocational training that equips individuals to return to society as responsible citizens. If you or someone you know needs help overcoming a life-controlling addiction, call today at 574-226-0789.
High school football on the Cage is brought to you by the Hamstra Group. The proceeding was a presentation of 3KG Community Broadcasting.